Remember, Regal needs to be perfect.
I'm pure.
Hello, I'm back.
Hello.
Hi, back.
Last session. It all happened so quickly. From rushing to your battle stations, the bleeding wounds upon the Wida, the swarm of enemy mechs, and watching Sam breathe their last few desperate gasps of air, struggling, gasping,
Okay, I'm back.
and hoping to one day, maybe, survive this and see their wife one last time. But she's dead now. Their body flung, a stream of blood from them, bright against the black night of space. Sam's death was a crumbling of already wavering will to fight. The offer of survival weighed against some effort of ideology. There wasn't much of a question anymore. Faced with the corpse of your leader, your captain, those who didn't surrender, like Zarok, found themselves quickly outnumbered, crushed. Those who did were escorted out of their machines of war and into small holding cells aboard the Pen. Here you were barely interacted with. The soldiers weren't really interested in playing warden with a bunch of pirates. The crew talked in hushed tones, wondering if this was really the right choice, and others saying that they had no choice. Everything was going to change from this moment. You all knew that, even if you wouldn't live to see it. Sam's presence in these waters was a sort of anchor to everything. It kept things stable. They were a good golden soul in this sea of dark. Transport to Sovereign Sanctuary didn't take very long. Or perhaps you simply didn't notice the time passing. It's hard to tell when you're just sort of in a metal box. Most of the prisoners were escorted rank and file into the assorted facilities for medium risk prisoners, but you, the Lancing Squad, would be taken to a high security location. Strangely, though, you were not treated as poorly as the other units. Every time some guard looked as if they would push their authority just a little bit to get you in line, one of the enemy commanders stepped in and with only a firm look was able to assure any of these brutal efforts would not go over well. It would come in time to learn that this was Novel who had been ensuring that you were not mistreated. Zarek knows Novel from their past. Novel was the main commander of this force that ambushed you, and the snake who, right now, holds your lives in his hands. How are your characters feeling? And we'll go up the list this time, starting with Regal to Kai.
Can't believe you're doing this. All right.
Yeah.
Let's see. Real quick. It's one of the skills I do have still. Doomsday is feeling quite content for now. This is a new and novel experience they haven't been through before. The mere thought of being incarcerated is something that doesn't happen to their race. So they're just treating it as a game, essentially, because right now they want to know what's going to happen.
And you've made friends here. You don't want to leave them behind. And they also
Exactly.
have your beacon, your string, your anchor. A lot of the individuals that are in charge of your squad are perplexed by your existence. Novel himself seems a little confused why you're still around. But they don't push their luck in trying to make you flee or anything. They're just accepting that you are there.
They do, on occasion, ask where some of their stuff is because they want it back. Not really understanding that they don't really get to request these sorts of things.
It's said that your things will be returned to you once your trials are concluded. Which many of the crew around here do not look forward to having to deal with the court of Lunar's Hand. All right, Bat Boy, how are you feeling all this?
Initially, well, Tarsi was clearly looked more depressed than he usually did, which is usually hard to notice because he is pretty blank faced usually. But as time passed, he just he seemed to start resigning himself to it and make an odd sort of peace with the idea of imprisonment, an idea that started confusing him and falling a little apart as he realized he wasn't just getting treated like meat. Basically, he wasn't being herded to the execution, and in fact he started to realize the commanders wanted them to have special treatment. This seemed to confuse him, and with confusion started coming a certain kind of an odd sort of stress. It seemed to throw him off, and it's making him a little skittish. There's something about this that he doesn't understand. Something about the script that's gone completely about a script he has in his head that has just gone completely off.
Back home, prisoners of war probably weren't treated too well, were they?
If they even made it to if they even made it to becoming a prisoner, usually battlefield executions were pretty common, or just somebody not caring to take prisoners because there was no room for them, no supplies to keep them. More than one unit decided on that. So he, as soon as he started to realize not only was he not getting thrown into a simple box, but in fact he was getting special treatment in comparison to others, it starts to not freak him out, but definitely make him a little tense. There's something wrong here.
Hi. How is Tolok feeling about this imprisonment? You come from these areas. You know that the courts are unfair, and your family will probably hear of this. They're not going to just not call your family.
Tolok is all feathers down, all feathers in sad position, and it's coursing all the way to the jail,
prison.
Yeah, to the prison, begging to any god that ever existed, please do not call my fucking father. And so he's actually trying to. He's actually, if there is a guard around, he's going to actually say, "Hey, you're not going to call my father, right? 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 They are not, right?"
Uh, that's up to you on who you're gonna contact.
No.
Then I guess not.
Yes. He just continues the line.
Gizmo, how is Maru feeling about this?
Does Maru still have his scarf? Or
No.
was it confiscated? Alright,
It was recognized for what
is-
it was and taken from you.
Oh,
Placed in the
he's
other.
having a mini panic attack in the corner. He's sitting near. Are we in like a cell or like?
This is
what's
during the
closing us off
transport
from-
to Sovereign Sanctuary. You've basically been thrown in a metal box in the bottom of the ship, away from anything important, with all the other crew members. There's not a whole lot going on in here, and the conditions aren't exactly good, but you're not expected to be in here very long either. This is mostly a, what is your character's first impressions of being captured like this?
Yeah. He spends the first quarter in here trying to figure out a way out or request access to his scarf again, and after multiple failed attempts, he just sits in a corner, secluded, slightly chewing on his clothing and just doing his best to not have a miniature panic attack now that he doesn't have his little precious scarf with him.
And finally, the one who probably has been... You aren't kept with the others, Ares. Your character is basically has a wonderful little device strapped to your fucking system that is making it really hard to move. You aren't kept with everyone else right now. You are being kept in, as far as you can tell, an oversized specialty containment unit that would normally be reserved for heavy weapons. This isn't in the actual, like, deep hull hold. This is in the fucking cargo room, and they had something like this on standby. Probably not for you specifically, but you certainly fit in here pretty well.
Well, how does this thing work? This little implant thing.
Basically,
Is it only movement, or does it restrain sound and everything else
you
too?
are stuck in a sort of rig that the more you move from a basic sitting position, the more the EMP cranks up, turning your systems off.
He's gonna end up shutting himself off like multiple times.
Probably.
He does. To him, being in this metal box, probably unable to see. There's no windows or anything.
They gave you one little light.
Well, I mean, technically he has no eyes, so there's not much for him to see anyways. It's all a different kind of view for him.
Right.
So he could probably still see no problem, but the point is, he doesn't like being confined like this. To say the least. And not only just confined like this, but confined like this from the one who has tormented him for his entire life.
Well, the life that mattered
So-
anyways.
He's going to try and lunge at the door, which he might successfully do so, but in turn shutting himself off as he smashes into the door.
The anger, the resentment, the frustration.
Oh yeah, all you're hearing is just Ray Dow noises.
And are you scared?
He's got. He's more angry than scared. He has spent his entire life scared of this place, of these people, and he is done with that. He left that life behind. He might be captured now, but this has only made his anger much greater.
You have an additional resolve today.
6 total?
Now, as you land, you can all tell you land, even though you can't see outside. The march of personnel, the assortment, and you are last to be taken off the ship. The 4 of you in the box you presume contains Zarok are,
The box lurches.
are marched out into a transport and taken to your new home. You aren't going to be the only ones here. In fact, there are other individuals who have been placed in jail with you. Let's get this map loaded. Now, prison. This is going to be an effort of balance. Obviously, nobody wants to be in jail. You have 3 clocks up here. Novel's patience, which the consequences of this running out will be gone over, but for now, just understand that his opinion of you matters. The plan. How to escape. You won't be able to create your own opportunity, but having a idea on where to run, where to get things, where to maybe get supplies, layout of the city, getting your information together, talking to people, learning how the guards are, what they're armed with, what's around you. All of that will contribute to the plan. This is just gathering the data you will need to run away. And hope. Hope can be burned. To avoid getting stressed, because there will be a lot of things happening that will require hope. And you can also burn hope to increase Novel's patience. He needs to break you down for his plans as well. Run out of hope, and your characters will start taking stress as a team. But it's not a loss condition. It is just something that you should probably think of having. You could also burn hope to advance your plan with the breakout. This clock will be moving up and down. Novel's patience will be mostly moving down, and the plan will only be filling up. You have been placed into large cells. These cells have a energy wall here, and some windows on this side. The 4 of you have been placed together. There's 6 bunks, but you know what? 4 of you, 6 bunks, there's a couple spare. They're not densely packing you right now. Across from you is Carolyn and 2 individuals you have not seen before. Zarok, you are in solitary. The situation you find yourself in is not literally right over here, but it is effectively the same thing. You were given a little bit more freedom, but when you get too close to the walls at too high of a speed, you start to shut down again. It's strange they have not taken you out of this frame.
The people in the other cells are hearing bangs in the background.
Well, that is not like literally you are right there, but yeah, probably.
Oh yeah, no, they're absolutely hearing something.
As you're escorted inside, as you're thrown into your cells, you're left alone for a few hours to get situated, to figure yourselves out. You were given the general spiel on, when your trials will be coming up, you'll get your one phone calls and that kind of stuff.
Except Zarak, of course.
Zarek is allowed one phone call.
Who's he gonna call?
That's why they allow it.
Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? Oh no, he's not smart enough. He's not smart enough for that.
Doomsday, you are allowed to swap between cells.
That would be so funny. Just
Pollock is
into it.
playing an harmonica.
However, you will find that going into blood space around here it makes you feel gross. Because there's something going on in the way that the blood space method works that it's messing with you. And it doesn't make it impossible, but it means that staying in blood space for any amount of time becomes stressful.
You're in the liver, and whatever the organism is an alcoholic.
Basically, you can only do really short jumps.
It's cirrhosis.
I see.
A jump within 1 square.
Up to 2.
I see.
Yeah, so Doomsday is just going to leave the cell for a moment, and then after
Immediately,
feeling-
an alarm goes off.
They're
they
just gonna be driven insane by this freaking organism.
they come back and
Gain
after
one
feeling
hope for
achy-
seeing Doomsday just fucking leave.
Oh, is my mic not working?
Sorry, no,
it's
it was.
okay.
I just wanted to get that out there. You were allowed to continue, Regal.
Anyway, after Doomsday ends up returning and hearing the alarm and feeling not great from that, they just kind of sit down and just look around, trying to clean off by flashing their barrier a few times to splatter the blood around themselves.
And now some janitor has to fucking clean that shit up.
So they're just kind of loafing, looking a little sick.
Wait a minute.
You literally just teleported out of jail and shat on the floor. And then sat in it.
You see from your loafing position, a couple guards were about to do the usual routine before Novel steps in. This is something that has started to get very familiar to all of your characters, of Novel just interrupting and letting you guys have a lot more leeway than other prisoners. But this time, instead of just idly leaving you to your devices, he's going to approach. I apologize for not having the time to introduce myself, but if you would please step back into your cell so people aren't as afraid of you, that would be quite preferable.
Doomsday looks back at the what is it, like a laser barrier, a hologram?
Yes, it is a laser sort of barrier. Novel will punch a few buttons on the little terminal on the wall, and it opens up like a small door size for Doomsday, barn door size for everyone else.
Hey,
Can-
Hazel?
Yeah.
Can we add a little thing to the escape plan, Claude?
We'll get to your turn later.
No, I'm talking about what just happened.
We will get to your turn later, and we can talk about this in a moment. I'm going to continue role-playing with Rigo
ahead.
real quick.
Go ahead.
Okay?
Sorry.
Thank you. So, Novel opens the door for Doomsday to let you back in, would Doomsday comply to this?
Yeah, actually, Doomsday hasn't really seen why they shouldn't, though they are going to ask, "Where is our stuff? We would like it back."
Your things will be returned to you upon a later date once we have established a better relationship. Novel's actually going to step inside, letting the barrier close behind him. Now, I want all of you to listen to me, because I presume you're a package deal kind of thing. I am Novel. It's not my real name, but that is what people call me around here. And
Do you write novels?
Yes. And I am in the market to expand my team. I have been the benefactor of a few generous promotions. And your work out there was, I will admit, quite artful. Completely outgunned. Your team was quite a force. However, I need to manage the paperwork of getting you cleared of your crimes or moving you to some sort of battalion as part of your punishment for them. So you'll have to remain in here for some time. In the meantime, while those low courts move, I would like to get to know all of you, and I would like you all to get to know me. The first thing I feel I should mention, though, is that the 5th member of your team, Zarfexel, used to
The
work for
aggressive
me
one.
back in a time where I was playing second fiddle to a greater commander who had less long-term solutions to his team. He went for potency rather than dependency, and that led to some negative interactions we had in the past. I intend to return him to your company, but he's not exactly being well behaved right now. That is just me letting you know what is going on with your friend. You will be fed meals same time as everyone else on this block. And if you have need of something, please make a request. I'll see if I can't get it to you, but the prison rules are a little strict around here. Now, do you have any questions?
Can we acquire crafting materials that aren't these metal chairs?
If you wish to do some arts and crafts, I can make some arrangements. However,
Yes, this place would do well to have some more spheres in it.
please do not
Can we-
destroy the chairs.
Can we have personal bathrooms?
I unfortunately do not have the authority to make sweeping changes to the construction of these places. But if you were to end up in more personal cells, you would either be in solitary or you would have been convicted of your crimes. You'll have to make do.
Can we have curtains?
I think I could arrange something to that extent. Now, Maru, I believe it was?
Yes.
What was your question?
Can we have knitting supplies of any sort? Please?
Yes, I can put that in with your arts and crafts request.
Thank you.
You back there. Our records don't really show you. I don't know your name.
I don't suppose they do. I haven't ever been close to these territories. Where are we exactly?
You are on Sovereign Sanctuary, the capital world of the local admin sector in Luna's hand. This was supposed to be the launching point of a major campaign in order to secure the rest of the Cornerstone sector. An operation which, all things going well, might actually be followed through with.
Luna's hand. I've heard a few things there, but not enough, honestly. I'm not still not sure if I have a biased perspective, but I haven't heard enough. I'm not from. Like I said, I'm not from around here at all.
That's okay. If you desire some sort of reading material, I can attempt to provide. However, I ask that all of you do not try to escape. It will make things much harder in order to get your charges cleared. Are you understanding me?
Yes.
So far, yes.
Good.
So we shouldn't try to leave entirely then.
No. If you have requests for things, please notify a guard and they will get the message to me. There is also...
The ones that try to hit us.
Some of them have tried, but if one of them does, I will make sure to personally correct them.
Are we allowed to
All
just
are-
pin them down with a hand?
Do not fight back against the guards. It will make an escalation of a situation. Simply retreat, try to comply with them, and I have left instructions that you are not to be treated harshly. They know that I don't deal with disappointment very well.
Is that why the aggressive one is separate from us?
Yes. The moment he decides to not be the aggressive one, as you so elegantly put it, he'll be returned to you.
Our items are being stored safely, right?
They have been placed in the evidence lockup, and will be probably returned to you once your case is settled.
And there's no way we can get them sooner, right?
If the items are of small personal importance, maybe, though. Equipment and other such things, I will not be able to get to you.
I just want my scarf.
I believe your scarf was a data weave for a AI, was it not?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I do not think I'll be able to get it to you. However, if the personality of the AI is of importance to you, I can arrange some sort of visitation.
Okay, yeah. That'd be nice.
I'll let you all think on this. There's a lot to do. Like, Novel approaches the barrier, and one of the guards is going to let him out, and he steps through. Please get
Doomsday
ready.
just kind of like leans in and tries to poke their head through.
The barrier itself is remarkably hot. It is just below burning.
Oh, just blow.
So, it's painful, but you're not going to get burned just touching it. You would definitely get burned if you kept your hand on it.
No, they try to poke their entire head through.
Yeah, I know.
At feeling the warmth, they just kind of like flinch and step backward.
Stay
Do you
still.
think we can cook marshmallows on this?
We can get you some marshmallows.
That was a really nice present.
And Novel is going to wander off, leaving you guys to now discuss about how you felt with that situation.
I didn't want to roll this earlier, but I'll just roll this now.
Yes,
Gonna
you can
roll
roll
the,
your spot to see if you saw the code.
Oh.
Jesus fucking
I-
Christ. Now,
Yes!
His glowing eye.
you
You
did
saw the
see
code
the code
and the name of
punched
your
in.
wife.
I need to get back to my scarf. Please.
However, The problem is that the controls for it on the outside.
Yes.
You're on the inside.
Mhm.
And you didn't even see him punch these codes in. You see the code, like, terminal on the opposite side, and, like, using your brain visualize what buttons he would have had to have hit in the small space. Like, you know what the code is, but not because you saw, like, exactly what buttons were pressed, but you know what buttons he would have had to have pressed based on the positioning of the terminal on the opposite side.
Maru's locked in. He needs to get to the storage room. He needs to get to his scarf.
Now, all you need to do is figure out how you can punch that code in. That will give you fucking 2 segments on this clock.
Mhm.
I do find it strange that this has to be a barrier rather than something solid. Imagine how many backups they need for power backups they need just to maintain this. They would be saving so much more time, I suppose, and perhaps money just having something a big steel slab. It seems logical. But then again, I'm not in charge of any prison, and most of the prisons I knew were practically holes in the ground or graves. How am I not dead yet?
Anyone want to break Tarzik out of his little mumbly session, or am I gonna go up here and talk to Ares' character?
I think we're all doing our things right now.
Doomsday is autistically doing arts and crafts, so it's going to take a while.
Okay.
Maru's about to try and
Zara,
part the bed.
you've been left to your own devices as the dim lit room is flooded with light. The heavy metal security door filled by the silhouette of Novel. The serpent looking down on you. In one of his hands, he's holding a little remote, and he even brought backup. Verdict. Zarok. Ares? Motherfucker. He's not here.
I am
If-
here. I was
Oh.
just muted. God damn it.
Alright, continue.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
What was your response to Novel opening the door? I'm sure you wanted to describe how your character's been.
He's gonna launch.
Immediately as you get up to move quickly to try and strangle him, you feel all the strength in your limbs just going away as you just about
Oh no.
full shut off.
Let me describe it,
ahead.
all right? So he's at the back of the cell, and he goes he was ready to pounce before the door opened. As soon as he goes to make the move, all the strength in all of his legs give out, and mid-launch, he just falls forward and skids to a stop with a bunch of sparks right at their feet.
Zarok, please. I'm trying to do you a favor. However, if you keep thrashing about like this, it'll be hard to justify transferring you to the cell with your friends.
So, how badly is the EMP affecting him right now? Because
Considering you tried to fling
um,
yourself, basically most of your body is so numb you can't feel it.
he can probably barely speak at the same time, huh?
Well, the effect is concentrated around your limbs, so your audio and visual and speech are intact. They're interfered a little bit. It's a little muffled, but you could probably talk normally. You're a microphone cut hard.
Oh, I don't know how to fix that.
I think you're just peeking it, really.
Do you have sound suppression on? Like background suppression?
Let me check.
Because I've realized most audio things like to cut out when you want to be dramatic, especially when you have suppression, when it tries to cut out background music or sound.
Options. So he basically, in a very exaggerated tone, said, "Release me. I don't know what you're planning, but I know it's not good." I can't really say it in the voice that
No,
I
that's
wanted
fine, that's
to
fine.
because of the peeking, but
Novel's
I'm
crossing his
still
arms,
investigating.
looking down. Look, I intend to release you, actually. My plans are simple. Make things better for everyone in the sector. To do that, though, I'm going to need assistance, and I would like you back on the team. But that's for later. First, I want you to be on good behavior. I want to put you in with the rest so you're not being stuck in isolation and driving yourself up the wall.
His body is shaking at this point, and he's trying desperately to overcome this EMP. He's growing ever more frustrated, by the way, in this.
If you keep this up, I'm just going to leave you in this box to rot. You would just relax. And you willing to see, I don't know, the friends you've made along the way? Then I can help you.
Just like you helped me before?
Before I had my orders, I didn't like them, but I went along with them. Now I'm in a much better position. Your little episode actually created a wonderful opportunity for me to rise in rank. And as such, I've gained full control over our project, our forces, and a large portion of the military here. Meaning I can change things.
I am going to actually make a roll here in order to determine his next actions. Give me a second.
Go ahead.
Why do I have 2 heavy rains?
Because when we re-imported your character, it added all the mechs in your hangar again.
Oh, like one of them's an actual bear skeleton without any. Alright, it doesn't matter. Irrelevant. How do I roll a keep cool? Roll. Is it somewhere? Where is it?
You don't have that skill, so just roll a d20.
Okay. Oh, he's actually decently keeping it together. He, trying to gauge about exactly how much resistance he's going to put up with at that. His body stops shaking. He said, I can't do that because that would mean that he's not keeping his cool. Let me talk to them.
I would like to. Now, if you want, I can get one brought over. Which one would you believe? They can tell you about how I've been treating them. And maybe get you to maybe calm down.
Let's see, which is the least durable out of all 4 of them? Probably Tallok is probably the most sensitive out of all 4.
The itty bitty little baby.
Unless Regal has any
What, Doomsday?
objection. Yeah, I feel like Doomsday is kind of a special case, so I can't really tell if
Durable physically or mentally?
both.
Doomsday is definitely durable physically. Mentally, it doesn't take much to mess with them because they don't have any world experience.
Baby.
So they wouldn't know if they're being treated well or not.
I mean, they feel like they're being treated well. No one's actually hit them yet.
But yeah, no, they wouldn't know what being treated bad is.
Exactly.
So I guess Tolok. Tolok is baby.
Occidere, could you go get Tolok from their cell and bring him over here? Yeah, sure. The little one, right? That one looks fun. Kai, your character sees the big shark lady. She looks over all of you, but looks and stares at you, tiny little bird.
Tolok is playing the harmonica.
Occidere is going to punch the control, step through you, little one. You're coming with me. Grab you by the scruff.
Wait. Before you do that, Tolok is playing the harmonica. Then realize there is a big shadow on front of him. And it's literally that joke that it's playing very cheerful music.
Does Tolok attempt to run or scurry? As this giant predator animal just came right up to a, I would assume some sort of prey species. And just goes to loom over you and pick you up.
How tall is she?
I really thought they just hit him in the head with the metal bar.
Yeah, I
Grab
also
the chair
hear
and
that.
go bonk.
Occidere is fucking massive. She definitely makes everyone in here look short except for Doomsday.
6 foot?
She's probably like a 6'5".
She is not large in the sense of mommy.
Brr.
More like a hostile fridge.
Hostile
Yes, a
fridge is
hostile
a
fridge.
great description.
No. More like a giant garbage disposal unit.
No. Anyways, so Tolok, what is happening with your character? Are you going along with the shark lady who has not decided to explain anything, that's just saying you're coming with me?
Tolok is
Yeah.
going to look at the big lady. The feathers are going to go down again and going to ask, "You didn't bring my marshmallow, right?"
No. Your friend asked for someone to talk to. He asked for you, because he likes you. And I'm starting to think I like you too.
Oh no.
I'm sorry, I'm married, right? He's going to scream to the other chair.
Carolyn's looking over.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, sure, whatever you say, honey. She goes back to fucking playing cards with Gethek.
I mean, technically.
I don't think you need to be married to get eaten. Now, come on.
To get what?
What?
No.
Wait.
You want to roll for that?
Stop it, what?
You want to roll to try and wiggle out?
How am I being called?
She has grabbed you probably by either the scruff or the arm. One of the two.
You're small enough that where you could feasibly
Yeah.
wiggle
I'm
out.
just imagining how is this being happen. Am I actually being lifted or I'm being dragged?
probably very rudely she doesn't give a shit if you're actually
A combination
walking.
of the
She's
two.
just carrying you. If you can manage to walk at the level where she's dragging you, then you are walking with her. But
Okay, I'm actually flapping wings like a fucking pigeon.
calm down.
I don't wanna be food.
Then
That
you
was a
better
joke,
be
right?
calm.
You're not actually gonna eat them.
Sorry,
Peering
one
through
at a time.
garlic.
The deafening silence.
Yeah, no.
We'll
Maru's
designate
just
this
trying
one
to
as
peek
prey
you.
animal.
I mean, that would make it more like the prisons I knew about.
I am not prey animal. I have hunted many, many creatures in my planet.
Then you know that when a creature thrashes, it's panicking, and it's close to death, and it gets killed sooner.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Do you want to die?
No.
Then stop thrashing. Is Tolok stop thrashing? Okay.
You can
Yeah,
roll
yes,
for
yes,
anything.
Yes, he's going to actually just stop flapping.
All right. Good. Now we get to bring you to your little friend. Shame.
I don't
Fine.
like this.
Don't worry.
Oh.
I won't do anything to you. Stop fighting back.
Now that he's gone, who wants to lick the corners off the cube?
Sorry, I'm busy.
I'm not sure if I like her or despise her.
What cube? Wait a minute.
Doomsday has a
water.
cube of water floating nearby. They're trying to shape it.
What?
Zarak, you hear from outside your cell Occidere say, I brought the chicken nugget. And then throw Tolok in the front.
I'm going to flap again.
And I was like, alright,
What are you
Tolok,
doing to
please
him?
calm down. Thank you, Occidere. Hey, look at me, little bird. You want to talk to your friend Zarak? He hasn't talked to anyone in a while, and he asked if he'd speak to you.
Does he?
He wanted to talk to you.
You hear a clang on the door.
If he keeps fighting like that, and I really need you to tell him to calm down. I'm trying to do things for you people. Zarak's making it very difficult.
I mean, I can try.
Alright. We'll let you in, and you can talk to him. Novel's gonna sidestep the door, wait for Tolok to be in the doorway, and then open it to let you see Zarak.
Oh, hi, Sarah.
Zarak, what have you been doing?
You take a wild guess. He's got dents over his head, by the way.
Yeah.
That's what? Sorry.
Dense.
Abollones.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yes. You know, his plating looks like it's been thrashed. Which, you know how heavy the plating on his frame is, so you'd have to hit something very hard for that to happen. And there might be, like, scratches and little dents on the door, too, from the momentum. Please let him come in.
He's allowed to go in. Tolok, you can go in.
And shut the door.
so what you want to talk about?
Novel thinks about it for a moment. Alright. We'll shut the door. We'll be back in 10 minutes. He closes it on two of you. The room is back to dim with the singular little light in the ceiling, casting little fading gleams of hope downward.
Slowly. Freaking door creak.
Well timed!
Yeah,
really
it
rusty
was
doors,
very
huh?
well timed. Like, I feel like someone's just generating these sound effects because all of them have been just perfect. The feeling in in Zarok's legs are like slowly coming back, and he's shaking, just slowly propping himself up. It was a struggle for him, and Tolok sees this big old device on his chest, probably glowing in orange, I would assume.
Probably.
Or is it a blue?
We'll go with orange.
Okay. Gildan. He says in the lowest tone that he possibly could, do not trust her. And him. Occidere has been molded into a war child.
A what, sorry?
A child of war.
Oh.
That's all she knows.
Well, good luck for you that I already don't trust her.
When it comes to Novel will do anything they wish to achieve their own goals. I do not believe that they were acting purely based on orders. If we let them go through this plan, we might no longer ever see the light of day again.
I don't like how that sounds. So,
They only wish to befriend us as we are useful. As soon as we stop being useful, we no longer exist. They will attempt to kill us like they attempt to kill me.
they tried to kill you? When they tried to kill you?
Before I joined the crew, they sent me on multiple suicide missions. I completed every single one until they sent a kill squad, fed up with my success. That is when I managed to defeat them and fake my death at the same time with a reactor explosion. As I mentioned, do not trust him and what he says. Our best chance of getting out of here alive is to escape this place before our trial. The trial will be a sham. A scam, even. Something to uphold the image of a peaceful nation. He sneers at this. I may seem aggressive, but it comes from, well, I cannot say it's a good place, but a very valid one.
Okay, I trust you. I actually will tell the others to try to get out of here. I am able
Please.
to memorize. I am able to remember the way to get here again.
You weren't blindfolded,
No,
right?
No, the way
So
here wasn't
scary.
too far. It was just around a few corners, up a few halls. It's not like you're on the other side of the prison or anything.
I will try to control myself in the meantime, but I cannot guarantee whenever I see those two, everything goes red. I can't. It's very difficult to think. It's if something grained deep within me. I can't stand them.
I see they made you a lot of damage.
Yes, they have. We will get out of here. But it may either take some time, a lot of effort, and, well, a lot of planning, but I won't be too much help in that regard. Stay strong, and tell the rest of them to stay strong as well.
Don't worry, I will tell them about it, and we will fake that we are behaving. Yes.
Whatever you do in this behaving, do not let them take your dignity. Even
That
if
was
it
taken long ago.
Even if it means getting hurt a little bit. Standing up for what you believe in is more important. Thank you, little one, for hearing me.
Don't worry, we will get a plan to get out of here.
Alright. My character is done talking to them at this point, and it's probably been about 10 minutes of them talking.
Yeah, we'll say it's something like that. It's honestly like a minute or two, and the door is opened, and Novel and Verdict are still there.
Okay, when the door is open, Tolok is going to scream, "Okay, so can you please behave? Because the guy here, the purple one, he said that we will get marshmallows if we become good people."
I don't like marshmallows that much.
What do you like? Do you like oil?
No. Food is almost irrelevant to me. Like, he hasn't really acquired a taste for anything because of all the time he spent being treated the way that he was. He was kind of given, like, nutritional paste and, like, the worst kind of food that you could possibly imagine. It's just to sustain him. It didn't taste like anything. It probably tasted like actual feces, to be honest.
No, probably didn't taste bad. It was probably just eating crackers that happened to have all the vitamins you needed.
Well, if you eat that for a year or at least, like, 24 months... But yes, it's
Novel is going to slide in a little and place a hand on little Tolok's shoulder. Hey. Are you two done?
Well, I think so. I'm not sure if he's going to behave if you give them some marshmallows.
Let's find out! he looks like he will.
Perhaps.
He stays silent.
Zaraka intends to put you back in with everyone else. However, I will only be able to do that once you've spent an evening without thrashing about. Is that something you can do?
He silently nods.
Right.
It's a struggle for him, by the way. You can see him shaking a little bit.
If you have need of something, I can get it for you. However, if you remain here and don't break anything, in the morning I'll have you moved in with everybody else. And the more you thrash around after that move, harder it's going to be for everyone, because I am trying very hard to ensure that your stay here is not permanent nor uncomfortable. And thrashing makes it quite hard indeed.
Is the sink dented?
Probably.
Probably the toilet is too, because of where it is.
Yeah. Now, little Tolok. You're gonna be on your best behavior so that Zarek here can join you.
I'm sorry, what does that mean?
Making sure that you are well behaved.
Oh, yes, just give me some marshmallows and I will be calmed down.
Okay. Let's go back to your cell then. Say your goodbyes. Occidere, you can go retire. Fine, but I wanted to talk to Zarek. Fine, I'll let you talk to him. I'll take Tolok back to his cell. Novel's gonna take Tolok. And Occidere is gonna get one final word in with Zarek. She kind of leans against the door frame for a moment. You know, I'm surprised you came back. Well, not necessarily willingly, but I'm surprised you didn't just blow your own brains out. I don't hear you, Ares.
Oh my god, of course. He goes to grab the implant on his chest with one of his forelegs. Of course that doesn't work. It goes limp, bangs against the floor.
The only reason you're wearing that is because you're not behaving. Come on, things are better now. More fun. They actually let me go after targets I want to now. It's great. It's great. Oh, you know, you running away was one of the best things to happen around here. It'll be even more
We may
fun.
be both children of war,
Oh,
but
shut
we are
up.
not the same.
Blah, 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 blah. I like killing people, and there's no other place that's gonna let me do that but here. And it seems like you do too. You went and ran with a bunch of pirates.
Pirates are different.
Mm-hmm.
They don't like to kill. They do it because they have to.
Well, most soldiers do it because they have to, honey.
Except you.
Dead to rights. But don't worry. I'll see you again, I hope, a few times. And please.
You can count on it.
I hope
Hey,
you
what?
tell...
Like his functioning claw claws the ground, creating 4 scratches.
I hope you told that little bird there all about all the nasty ways you were treated so that all your friends fight back. Because I was told that I was going to be allowed to, you know, have fun with them if they misbehaved.
You better protect those gills, Occidere.
Oh. And you better keep that squishy little heart of yours all safe. And she slams the door on you. Alright. Olok, you are deposited back in the cell. Novel has one last thing to say to you, though, all of you. Now I know Zarek is going to say many things that were accurate at the time. I have a lot more influence, and I intend to make things better. You are allowed to talk about it freely. The past cannot be erased, but I can try to make it a stepping stone to something better. I wish you all good evening, and tomorrow morning you'll be allowed out in the yard. Out there you can probably stretch your legs.
Where are my marshmallows?
Your marshmallows will be coming with your evening meal, which should be in
It's
about
just like
30 minutes.
it's just like one or two of those tiny little ones that you put in the
No!
The really, really sad ones.
Yeah, they're like the multicolored pastels. So they're not even like
The
Oh,
good kind.
evil! Pure evil that would be.
they're still marshmallows. They wouldn't be breaking their promise. And the guards would probably find it humorous, that's for sure.
Right.
It's the one way they can enforce their evilness without directly injuring people.
Yup, and they're following orders.
After Tolok is deposited in the room, how is everyone feeling? Tolok, you can just relay what Zarok said, basically word for word, so you don't have to recount it on your own. But if you don't believe Zarok, that's another point.
Well, first of all, Tolok is going to do something.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to be walking corner to corner to corner. He's looking for cameras and secret mics.
There is a camera in the hallway.
In the hallway.
Mhm.
Can I do an investigation check to see if there are mics inside the cell?
Sure. Do you have a skill for that?
Investigation?
Yeah, go ahead.
Wait, I'm trying to find it. Where do I find it?
Double
It
click.
should be in
your-
pilot
double click
narrative.
your guy, pilot narrative, and then below.
Oh, there you are.
Oh,
18.
It seems that aside from the camera that is situated in the center here, which is a single rotating camera in one of those little black balls, it's hard to tell what direction it's pointing to unless you stare at it for a little while. There are no microphones in this.
Okay, I'm going to look at the other three guys. I'm going to ask to them which one of you three are better with technology.
It depends on the technology, but if it's something physical, I should be able to do something.
He's going to point at the camera. Does that camera has a mic?
He stares at it, comes a little closer. And
Based on your observations, the camera probably has a microphone, but it wouldn't really be able to pick up much outside of the hum of these barriers.
it does have one, but since these walls are noisy, then it shouldn't be hearing too much. Yet another point another point against them. But it could have just made a steel one.
Damn,
okay.
It's almost like the fascists are a little incompetent.
Tolok is then going to get closer to the table and ask politely to all of them to sit down, and he's going to tell everything that that Sarek told him. Everything that he doesn't trust the guards. He doesn't like the shark lady. That we have to get out of here or we will be disposed at some point.
before we leave, we should still get our items and my scarf. Because those are very important.
Really?
Yes, that's the idea. They should have your monolith there as well, probably. And my arm. I'm going to miss that until I get it back. But yes, I suppose with that in mind, One, definitely filing down the shack under the spice, and two, well, I suppose this really is much like the other prisons I know, except with more fanciness in it. Well, what's next then?
And with knowing your position is probably a lot more precautious than was otherwise appearing, you have lost 1 point of hope.
Are these chairs bolted down?
These are those like plastic chairs.
Oh, plastic.
Oh,
That's lovely. Oh my goodness, that is so much more convenient. Oh wait, no, that's plastic. It'll melt. Oh.
you're thinking of something with the walls. Hmm. Well, I
Yeah, I
did
was
say
gonna.
they probably have backups, but they can only have so many backups in one place.
I was mostly planning on seeing if I could use parts of the chair, to reach the number pad. I was able to catch the code that they entered to open up the gate at least, and I feel like we can. Well, that's just the start of the escape. We still need to figure out more past that.
Still, it's a start. Do you think that you reuse the code in these other cells, or is it different? But then again, once we open ours, the rest is. If we manage to cause a power failure in these places, even just localize would do benefit. The more prisoners we get out at once, the better for us.
Yes.
Not just for their sake. I mean, the chaos will be in our favor, and maybe we're gonna be overpowered. If this becomes a riot, we should have just some time to make our escape. But first, we need to know where to go after that.
Yes.
Maybe if we find a ventilation.
I don't think Doomsday will help. That will help Doomsday or Sarok.
No, but that can let me get out of here to then click the control panel.
Oh, yes.
One of
that's
the
thinking.
quick notices, one of the things you begin to notice is that there is no real ventilation in this room, and that might be one of the advantages of these energy barriers, is that it is permeable enough to allow air through.
Well, if I know enough biology to take. No. Yeah, or yes. Well, we could set a fire. If this place has fire alarm, we could set it. We could set one off from the inside. I'm not sure how that would help, other than pissing them off. But maybe we have to do that.
As you are all like oogling the laser barrier, you see down the hall. It looks like your dinner cart is being pushed by one of their little maintenance robots. These are not an uncommon sight here in SC territory. This one's wearing little hats. It seems to have a somewhat poor-fitting prison's uniform. Looks like they don't expend much fund for these units, but you know, it gets the job done. And just as it comes up to the barrier and opens the little thing on the cart that'll make like a little slot to let you guys all get your food off of it. Tarzik, you notice something wrong with this SC unit. It's a yellow banana boy, but half of his face has been broken. Hello! I'm sorry I was not able to contact you. I was pretending to be dead.
Oh, Crater?
Yes. Hi.
I almost didn't recognize you with your face there. Is that just cosmetic? I hope it is.
I had to do some damage in order to convince them that, well, I was dead.
And they bought it?
Well, they put me in the evidence locker, which had significantly lower security than a prison cell.
Oh, that's
Where
good.
is it?
That's very good.
half of one of his two screens is smashed in, so you can see like the camera and like the little LED behind it. It's not very obvious when he had like the hat down like really close to his face, but when he revealed himself, it's a pretty bad destruction to the glass. But
cosmetic enough by our standards.
don't worry, I'll be able to scavenge a replacement. I do have an extra visor under my shirt. I just haven't found the time to reshape it.
Yeah, if I find a moment,
Don't worry,
we'll talk about
I can handle myself.
Mm,
For knowing
mm.
that Crater is in the prison and able to help you, we shall add 4 segments to your hope clock.
Well, this is going to take some time, but I hope we're able to stay in touch during this. Keep it as low as possible if you can, please, for us.
I thrashed one of their cook machines and has taken their place. The uniform fit close enough, I think.
You might need some refits, but you can always wonder if you could just ask for that, but no.
Don't worry,
Let's
no
just
one looks at me. They assume I'm stupid.
Let's just keep you on the down low in terms of attention. Just stay under their sight, and we'll be in touch with everything because the evidence locker is a place we're going to need access to, especially Maru. I don't think he's doing well right now.
Where is the evidence locker? You came from there? You said you're from there?
Yes. Well, my breakout was probably noisier than it should have been, but I did break out.
That's going to need a bit of further laying low, but just continue.
I don't believe they properly cataloged me. I was in the to be sorted section.
Yes, I suppose they would be especially if they recognize who. No, let's not think about that. We'll get to that later. But yes, what do
Your
we need
gear
from
and
the evidence
equipment is
locker?
in there. I will be able to get to it eventually. However, it will probably take some time for me to assess breaking into the evidence locker, as that is a harder task than breaking out.
That's very true, but if we're going to need to get anything from there, it's going to need, for some things, it's going to need to be last minute. I think they're going to notice if that scarf is missing because they already knew what it was. I don't like that.
Yeah.
And if you ever touch the scarf, is there a security code to let the scarf know that it should stay put? I don't want to try to hack from Crater.
Just say lamp. That we can.
Understood. Lamp.
Mm-hmm. Lamp.
Yes, that's
like saying
that
lizard.
That should help significantly then. All right.
Lizard.
Anyways.
From the opposite cell, a very high-pitched yippy voice goes, lizard.
But yes, we know one thing. We know of 2 things. We're going to need a few more things about this prison. If you get to still perform duties as other synthetics, then during the meantime.
If
could
I
you
keep
please draw
replacing
up a map?
synthetics, they're going to notice.
That's true.
I figured a cook would be a good role, as it would give me access to the prisoners in the high security section. Which, hey, look, I've gotten access to the prisoners in the high security section. That's you.
Also, we are
High security.
So we are on high security. That's both flattering and inconvenient. Then, if you could provide if you, as soon as you've gotten around for a few places, you could provide a map of what you've seen. That would be very helpful. We're going to need it.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
I'll write it
What
on your
else?
next napkins.
Yes, that's perfect. Now, what else?
For today's dinner, unfortunately, it's chili. It seems like chili is a pretty regular on the weekly agenda for food. Thankfully, tomorrow, it seems like they'll be cooking something nice. There was also a special request to add marshmallows to your plate.
Yes, that's what.
I don't think marshmallows make a very good dinner, so I made sure to only put 1 on there so you don't spoil yourself.
Only 1 marshmallow?
Yes, I made sure that you wouldn't spoil yourself, because I know organics struggle with temptation.
Usually that applies when we're not in prison. In prison, we might need all of that we can get.
Understood. I will make tomorrow's dinner all marshmallows.
Oh,
And now they're going to notice that. We'll have to
I'm
keep
in
it
charge
simple.
of your meals.
Is the chili spicy?
I believe
Is
so.
marshmallow in the chili?
Yay.
It's
If the
spicy.
beans are cooked improperly, then methane will be on the menu, sister. We don't like that.
It was spicy to one of the other units.
Hmm. That's going to be slightly inconvenient, but we can manage. So what else?
I'll have to repaint myself, though. All the other cooking units are very white.
Well, if you find the paint for it, then yes, go ahead. Well, we can fix that later if you prefer yellow.
Don't worry, my golden yellow color is baked into my fibers. Any paint would eventually scrub off.
Okay, that's perfect. That helps. What else? Hmm.
Oh yes, you three. I also have your meal. Come over here. Get your food. They're gonna get their meals.
Yeah, I can't go. I shouldn't hold you back too long before, otherwise they're going to notice.
Don't worry, I'll be back.
Yes, we'll have to stay in touch along several days for this, and don't mind that camera. It might be listening to you.
Oh, how do you say ten cuidado?
Be careful.
Be careful.
Oh, and be careful with the big shark lady and the purple snake.
Yes,
With-
those two are the
full
biggest.
uniform.
Those two are the biggest threats, especially the shark, because she could probably manhandle you, and I don't want that.
Speak for yourself.
Suppose I am. Anyhow, still keep be wary around them and don't let them hear any. Most importantly, don't let them hear anything.
Understood.
those
Food
are-
serving unit number 14 back to duties.
Your child is doing so well.
I've had him for less than a week, and I'm already proud of him.
Wait, you are the father?
In a manner of speaking, it's easier to say than the ownership. No, ownership isn't right. I don't like that word for this.
Yeah.
Let's just leave it at that.
You shouldn't say ownership when you're sons. That's the word my parents used.
Then no, it's not ownership.
Are
Is it
the
No. Go on.
I was just gonna ask, are the utensils made of metal?
Plastic.
Why is everything plastic?
We're not trusted with metal. Much as I really need to ask for a screw on about. He looks upwards. 5 coat hangers to make a decent perch.
You're also not given, like, forks and spoons. You're only given sporks.
Monsters!
Oh, great.
We can hear that from the other side of the chain.
Right, Crater delivered the meal to Zarek through the, like, little slit in the door. Just...
And he doesn't have like the ability to actually carry utensils, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually,
He just
no.
is
They
the
made sure
plate.
to give it. They made sure that you got a dog bowl.
Oh, God.
Dang.
all right, I'm gonna have to roll keep cool on that.
Dog bowl of chili.
Like on the side of it is with love from Occidere.
I'm rolling
oh.
for that. He's not happy. He's gonna bang against the door once.
A second napkin slides under that says, "Don't worry, I'm on the outside, Crater. Eat this when you're done."
Doesn't know who Crater is.
Presumably.
And if he saw Tarsik talking with the yellow synth he bought back at Calico Station, then he should know who that Crater is. Exactly that synth. So it depends on how much he hung in the hangar.
He didn't hang.
Well,
in the
his
hangar
room is in
that
the storeroom,
much.
which would probably be adjacent to the hangar.
He'd probably recognize the person, but he probably saw them hanging out together. But whether he heard their name or not is a different story.
Yeah, flip a coin.
Yeah. 1d2. See.
It's obvious someone who has a positive opinion of you if they're trying to slip a note to you.
Yeah, he doesn't remember the name, but he'll notice that it's someone positive at least. But he remembers what they said before, and he has no choice but to eat.
Yeah.
Yeah. At the very least, nobody's watching him do this. Nobody needs to know us.
Nobody can. It's solitary.
Yeah. Except
So,
that has it.
we're going to be starting our turn order for narrative. From the top, we're going to be going down the list over what people are going to be doing to advance your plan or gain hope. However, at the end of every turn, Novel's going to come in and he's going to start trying to pressure you guys to accept the idea of working for him. Every time he does this and you decline him, you will lose points on your patience, and every time he does this and you signal positively, you're going to lose points on your hope.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, Crater is an element that you can take advantage of. You can add 1d6 to any of your checks infinitely. However, if Crater is helping you by adding that 1d6 and the check fails, Crater gets caught.
No.
Hmm. That's going to be a risky one.
Yes. The DC is going to be a easy 10, and since a average on a d6 die is 4, you basically just have to roll a 4 or worse with Crater's help, and he's gone. But critting,
Oh, have resolve.
you do have resolve.
Oh, yeah.
That's true.
Mm.
You do have that little
Yeah.
safety net. So, what is everyone going to do to add to the plan? Ares will not be joining you because he threw a little temper tantrum at the dog bowl. Meaning,
Can't
I
blame
wish-
him. I rolled for it.
yeah,
I wish to investigate under the beds if I can find any useful.
you found the harmonica. You actually found 2 harmonicas. One for you and one for
Oh.
someone else.
Nice. The other harmonic, I lost it. I left them with Sarah by accident.
Zarek's got a harmonica. He has no lips to play it with. He's gonna go as he blows like air through all of the fucking holes.
It's like that plankton meme.
You also find a couple of glass bottles, which your food is not served in glass bottles. It is normally served in these like paper cup things, like coffee cups.
I'm going to tell to my buddies, hey, I found glass bottles.
Well, I suppose if we ever need a really improvised and not that useful but still existing weapon, we have something. It's either that or chemistry, and I don't think we have anything. Unless Doomsday can mix something in these bottles.
Do you think glass is useful to do something with the lasers?
Oh.
You'd need a lens for that, and I'm not sure we can. But it could. But it's possible. I'll keep that in mind. Maybe the bottom of the glass bottle. Yes.
Okay, I'm going to save them on the same bed I found them. Under the bed I found them, I mean.
Our inventory
At
spans.
some point, your request to Novel for a curtain to divide your room does come in. It is basically just the curtain pinned to the ceiling. They just literally tape it up.
No purse then? Well, no purse then. And what else?
Doomsday, do you think you can get into the other rooms and also check in there, just in case any inmates accidentally left anything either under the beds, under the chairs, or tables?
Accidentally or deliberately? That would be better for us.
Yes. Just really anything.
Yes, it should be easy.
Yes,
They
the
might
alarm
lose it on
shouldn't
the way
go.
back.
The alarm
Getting-
shouldn't go off so long as you don't touch the hallway, so that should help.
Mhm.
Take it slow if you need to. We'll have time.
Are you able to store it in your mouth? And teleport?
If you wanted to come back bent, yes.
If we get it, we get it.
So be
At
it.
this point, we cannot beg for. We cannot. We have to settle.
Mhm.
They walk to the wall and just kind of like explode and appear on the other side.
I can only imagine like half of it lands in the toilet properly.
They like shake a little bit, get all the mess off, and just kind of like sit down and loaf for a while. It doesn't feel good. No, it does not.
Maru, did you save any of the napkins? We might need to clean the blood just in.
Oh, no, but they did seem to be okay with Doomsday teleporting out into the hall, so I assume they'll. Actually, didn't they tell us that it's okay that Doomsday does teleport at least a little bit, just not far? So I don't think they'll get too suspicious, since Doomsday
still-
shouldn't.
Still, just in case. Though then again, we cannot clean the other ones, so it's slightly pointless. Oh well.
Yeah.
They unloaf and start moving around the room looking for stuff.
Alright, do you have any checks you wish to roll for this? I also just renamed your psionics. You can copy and paste the description into your psionic skill if you prefer.
Nice. I don't have my other abilities, so let me just go to CompCon to
Okay.
remember which one it was. Ah, yes, get somewhere quickly. That's what it was.
Ah,
They don't exactly have any. Yeah, they don't have anything that would help, so I guess we'll just roll a flat d20.
that's fine. You just search in rooms. It's not like this is very important. With an 8,
It is.
you are going to find a few old papers. These seem to be the remnants of some sort of sketching journal, not really something you can bring back with you. Though you do find a small collection of pens and pencils.
This will be useful for arts and crafts. Yes, it'll make the nervous one excited at least. They make their way back over. Didn't know that Tarzik was right there, so he gets covered in fun liquids.
He just stands there staring forward eyes. Right, I forgot about that.
And they feel a little bit better about this. So no loafing for several minutes while they just kind of readjust. Next
They seem
one.
happy. Oh, did oh,
I-
did you find anything of interest?
Oh, yes. They just kind of lean forward. Their chest opens up, revealing lamprey mouth levels of teeth and several tentacles of a tongue that just bleh, and deposit pens and pencils on the floor.
I hope I'm not going to dream with that.
Mm,
It is time to go to the other one.
yes. Take your time, of course. It's clear. It's clear. I can tell it's a little bit harsh in here.
It leaves us sticky. Oh, so very sticky.
Doesn't it always do that?
No!
Metaphorical sticky. Okay, then that's different.
The barrier keeps us clean, but the feeling is still grimy. It's like we shouldn't be doing it. That's not how it's supposed to be. We don't like it.
Suppose they're making us feel like lawbreakers in every way. Well, I just have to fight through it as best we can.
As they poof over, I'm gonna assume that the mess kind of sears and steams on the...
Laser barrier, yes.
Yeah.
As you do so, the little red kobold who was laying like head hanging over the bed, just kind of idly watching, seeing you poof over, is like, "Oh, hi. How are you?"
Doomsday reaches out, just big hand, and gently puts it on top of the kobold's head.
No.
No, this one doesn't like petting. That's odd. Most kobolds do.
No.
They take their hand off.
Who are you? What do you do?
I'm Day, I'm Dune, and this one is Seath. We're Doomsday.
You know, that novel guy, he likes you, right? A lot.
It seems so.
Yeah? He wanted you on the team?
Yes, and we're considering it. Quite heavily, in fact.
Could you get him to put me on the team?
Are you a pilot?
I've killed a lot of things while driving a war machine, yes.
Then you'd be a great fit for the team. Yes, we're all murderers.
Good. The kobold then
Have you
goes
actually killed
back
anyone?
to his loaf, or back to his laying on the bed.
We haven't actually killed anyone yet, have we? Perhaps.
Carolyn's like, you know, teleporting's not good for you, right?
It doesn't feel good. Not right now.
I think I know where they may be putting the disruptor.
The what now?
There's a disruptor for rip space warping in every major city. And if it's causing you to feel upset, then it's probably not far away. This prison isn't far from the rest of the government buildings. Probably on the
So
same power network.
So are we to leave and find it?
I'm saying that you could probably turn it off from somewhere in here.
That would be fantastic. Then we can go wherever we please. But the alarms, brother. Oh, yes, I forgot about the alarms.
Well, if you managed to turn off the power for that, you probably turned off the power for the alarms as well.
We'll let the others know. They might have a better idea of where it is. We're not that great with electronics. Oh, did you find anything we can use for the escape attempt?
I've got a small pile of little metal scraps I've been able to claw off some of the walls, she says, gesturing to her metal arm that she's As you look around, you notice that like a lot of the surfaces have had this like filing happen to them, where like little pieces have been like cut off.
Does it be considered new scrap or old scrap?
I made it recently, but all of everything in here is pretty old. So I'd go with old scrap. What am I anyways, you three should probably, if you're looking for things of use, find a weapon. Killing a guard is going to be the #1 way you're going to get access to a way to escape. While your little psionic tricks might be nice, they rely on a lot of the same processes that drives Gelden and Rift technology, right?
We don't know about that.
Well,
We also haven't used it to try to hurt anything yet.
I'm just saying that it's probably going to set off a lot of alarms if you do. If you want to kill someone quietly, you're gonna have to do it with a blade.
Doomsday just like holds up their hand, which is roughly the size of a torso of a normal sized person. Can we just smack them?
Maybe. I don't know if it's small enough to slip in their armor, but that might work.
Most things don't like being picked up. We shall take the parts.
I would rather hold on to them if that's okay with you.
You will hold on to the parts, and we will let them know you have them.
Thank you. Oh, also, if you can, next time you teleport over here, could you bring my husband?
Yes, of course. He may not survive the trip, but we can try.
I'm sure he'll be fine.
He'll be a little messy. There's sinks here they can clean up. He'll be so happy to be reunited with his mate. Yes, the skittish one would benefit from having companionship.
In this room, holy shit. With that, I want you to add a d6 to this 1d20 roll to see if there's anything nice in here.
Okay.
Cool as a cucumber.
+6. Oh!
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
God damn. All right. Looks like someone was trying to do escape attempts before you.
Shawshank poster.
I was gonna give you one to the plan and say that you find like a decent map of the facility,
Here we go.
but I could also give you, so you get one to the plan guaranteed. Now, do you want +1 hope and you find something that's gonna be helping your life here be a bit more comfortable, or do you want another point in the plan where you find some sort of tool to go with this map?
Hope is a resource that we all need, so I'm gonna go with that one.
All right. What did you find here that's gonna make life in this box a bit more comfortable? Could even just be for Doomsday.
Let's see, there's something that makes him comfortable.
Fear.
They find like one of those little rubber ball thing, like the rubber band balls,
Yeah.
Oh my god,
and
a
like
bouncy ball.
and like a giant set of rubber bands yet to be converted into balls.
Doomsday's eyes, never blinking, start to dilate even more as they're like,
They're
someone was making a
fully
sphere. Yes, the perfect shape. Could they be a disciple? Perhaps, sister. Let us take it and continue their great work.
Oh my god, you make it into a perfect rubber ball.
Oh my
You meld all of the rubber bands together into a perfect
be like that
sphere.
It's gonna be that
And
one,
now you've got a
SCP item.
bouncy ball.
It's gonna be one
Great
SCP item
excitement. They return. And, Splash zone, everyone, again.
Oh, Well, that's okay. It doesn't matter. I don't have a scar.
I'm going to
But-
need to start standing closer to the walls.
As I do say, they just kind of like sit down and loaf and look a little pale. No, like their bioluminescence a bit more dim. We've learned things, but it came at great cost. Yes, the great Sticky has returned.
Great
What'd you find?
sticky.
Not the good kind.
We have found a map. Yes. See? They regurgitate the map onto the floor.
It's a little
Darcy
soggy,
immediately goes
but it's
and, gra- and
readable.
grab-
Looks like the Doomsday is not the only thing that's sticky.
Yeah. Tarsik is going to immediately grab them up and have a look. Try to dry it off a little with the curtain.
They, with great effort, unloaf and start lumbering towards Tolok.
Oh no.
Here.
They just lean in, looming. Your mate wants to see you. Yes, it may be for intimate purposes.
My what?
You're coming with us. To the other cell.
Carolyn
What?
on the other side is like waving her fingers.
Come on now.
I'm going to shyly wave back.
Let's see here. I am going to... I don't have any... You know what? No.
Vor.
Yes, actually. So Doomsday is just gonna like... See, it's just gonna open its mouth, and they're just gonna try to pull Tolok into the mouth.
With that roll, you're able to do it and teleport in one motion.
Just immediately Kirby regurgitate Tolok.
Am I covered in blood?
No, actually, because you were inside Doomsday, you're just covered in spit.
I'm covered in spit. Okay, Tolok is in fetal position, eyes closed, and he's just whispering, "Happy place, happy place, happy place. Think of your happy place, happy
Well, your
place."
happy place can be at my side if you'd like.
Which character was saying this?
That was Carolyn.
Hi, honey.
Look, come on, sit down. I wanted to talk to you. Because it's likely that my trial and yours is going to be interconnected due to our marital status.
Okay.
And if one of us can successfully ditch these charges, the other one's much more likely to go scot-free.
I just don't want to return to my family.
Well, I would rather not get caught by my father. You know that her dad is the admin for this planet. Basically the governor.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
I was aware that my family wanted to rise some scales on the social stair, but I didn't know that many.
Well, my father wanted to get rid of me, so I think it was a mutually beneficial arrangement. Regardless, if you manage to shake the charges, because I did hear that little novel commander Worm talk to you about it, it would do me a lot of good. I don't think that you can trust him as far as you could throw him, and I don't think I could throw him very far. He's like 3
Can you
times
please
my...
repeat that?
I don't think you could trust him as far as you could throw him. And I could not throw him very far. He's like 3 times my size.
Who are we talking about?
Novel, the snake.
Oh, okay.
She called him a worm, but... Snake. Now, I would like you to play along with him. Because if he's gonna put you in a bunch of mechs, why don't you just take the mechs and run away?
Well, we already have plans to play along with the guys.
Good.
Will you be able to come with us if we run?
Well, likely if Novel's giving you all a bunch of mechs, your trial's already been suspended or cleared, which means that I would probably be able to go free, considering that it's hard to argue that my dear beloved husband would be innocent of these crimes, and I was a perpetrator.
Well, there is a problem with that. I think we have to. Who is this guy? He's going to point to the slug.
That's Gethic. He's a good pilot. We were talking about possible shuttles to get out of here. Gethic raises like a meaty hand. Aye.
Oh, so he was part. I mean, he is part of the crew.
No, he was here before us.
Oh. Do we trust him?
He's a prisoner. We all are. We all want to get out of here. Gethic gives like a slow nod.
Okay. Then he's going to explain what Sarok told him to Caroline and the others.
Killing people for being too successful sounds kind of stupid. I think there's more to that story than what Sarok knows. But, I don't know. We'll see.
Well, the problem is that in this case, then we have to get out of here before the... What was the word? The tribunal? The
trial.
The trial, yeah. Before the trials begin.
We'll see. The trials are likely to either get us all killed because we don't have the safety net of your little sponsor, or we'll be able to walk free because you've played him like a fiddle.
Like a what?
Instrument. Harmonica, even.
Oh, I have one. Here, take it.
What? Did you get that?
Under my bed. Maybe there are some below your bed.
She's
too.
gonna check her bed and find one. What the? Did they give this to us?
I don't know if this is from the guards or maybe a prisoner that was here before.
Whatever. Just take your damn harmonica back.
We'd like to play the harmonica.
Oh, okay.
Here, you can have mine. She offers Doomsday her harmonica.
And they just kind of like hover it up to their heads and just press their mouthless snoots towards it.
You should check under your beds if you can find anything else. We found some glass bottles.
Yeah, I went searching and didn't find much. Found some old cloth scraps. I was hoping to make a shiv. Anyways, from that, I guess, we'll count that as Regal's turn because he did a bunch of teleporting and searching and got a couple points on both the plan and the hope.
Yay.
So, yay! Harzik, what are you going to do to contribute to the plan?
Well, this is still the same day, right?
It's getting into nighttime. You can like make it the same day, the next day. You know, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, he's going to be studying the barriers themselves for a little while, like staring at them, wondering just how they work, because he's still a little partly he's still a little baffled that they went with this, but also he's got the idea in mind that if he really wants to turn this into a proper breakout, then shutting this off in more places than this would work nicely enough.
Mhm.
So he's going to see whether if he can find where they're connected to the power and so on. Initially,
What are you
But
rolling to
then-
do this?
let me check what I have.
Because to me, this is like a hack or an invent. I'd let both of those be sort of in that.
Yeah, he does have invent at least. So this is like reverse invention. It like if you can invent, you can reverse engineer. So he can probably do that.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I can roll that then.
Are you using creator's help?
Inventor creates, yes. No, creator's help, no. He's trying to do this on his own for now.
All right, at an 8, you will succeed barely. Adding 1 segment to your plan clock. The laser barriers are a choice, certainly, in your professional opinion. Probably the biggest thing they have going for them would be the intimidation factor.
Psychological warfare, of course. The same thing they did when they put 3 toilets without curtains.
As for your understanding of them, you get a decent sense on how the projectors work, how they're able to basically protect themselves by being embedded in the wall, how the actual laser grid itself is semi-permeable, but if you try to like stick anything in it, it will get like pushed around by the raw energy of the laser stuff. It's an uncomfortable barrier to try and force yourself to cross, but theoretically you could, if you flung yourself at a high enough speed, cross through it. However, there's nothing stopping you from going further across onto the other side, and you'd be covering probably serious burns.
So what you're saying is fastball special.
Either we need to be fast or we need to be armored. Either or.
We could throw you at an angle so you'd hit the pillar on the other side.
Wait, am I
But
on
then-
the other side?
Oh no, you're stuck over there, Kai.
It's either that or.
With enough velocity, you could hit this, but you might break a bone or two.
Yeah, I don't really like the idea of escaping broken bones. So let's keep that in mind. But we might need to start collecting material to cover ourselves on instead. Something that won't catch fire or won't catch on fire too quickly. Or actually, maybe if it catches fire, we'll set off the fire alarm instead of the escape alarm, and that will be in our favor. We'll have to sacrifice the mattresses for that, but I think it can be done.
As you look at the mattresses, they are those like weird plastic ones that are just
Oh,
like a
gross.
structure rather than being like an actual mattress.
Suppose we'll have to cut this out if we want to do that, but on the plus side, it's workable. It will do a lot of the black smoke that black smoke that will definitely make a more visual impact, and it shouldn't burn quite as fast as an actual mattress. So I won't need to be on fire for that. Still, it's that getting past, punching in the code, and perhaps I may need to have a proper look at the power source, and once perhaps get a decent tool going so I can step into the power box of these things and just shut them off without killing myself, ideally. But that's a project for later. We have the time.
So, Tolok,
Cheer.
what are you going to do? Are you going to contribute to the plan or to the hope clock, or what are you going to do?
Well, I need to understand again the plan. What it is? Is it going? Someone is going to jump to the lasers?
So, adding to the plan clock, this little measurement up here, you want to fill that up by collecting information, understanding the situation around you, and getting people to help you along your journey.
Oh, okay. I want to test something on the lasers then.
As of now, the lasers are pretty well understood thanks to the efforts of Tarzik.
Oh, so
You're
that
going
means
to be looking into your character sheet. Go to the pilot narrative page, and I want you to look at your charm, your get a hold of something, investigate, show off, and look at those and try to think of which skill you want to roll. And if you roll really well, we add more segments to the plan clock.
I want to ask something first.
Go ahead.
If something touches the lasers, does it activate the alarm?
No.
Okay.
Our physical barrier. They make a weird noise when you press against it.
You can still technically slip through them, though a lot of pain.
If you harness the Geldin enough, you could probably vibrate through it. And then turn into goop soon after. It's all of the molecular bonds in your body failed.
Though Tarzik doesn't know this yet, but if he Sorok had EMP on him, right? But it was on the inside or the outside of him?
It is a harness.
Because if he's told about that one, Tarzik might have ideas about use that. But Sorok would need to be allowed in the open, because EMP means shutting off electricity, and if these barriers run on electricity, but that's for later.
I wish to investigate if the washing hand thing, wash basin,
Sinks.
The sinks.
the sinks are well if they are well fixed in the wall.
The sinks are those, like... It's just the very industrial-looking faucet with a small thing to catch it, and, like, nothing above or below it. You put your hands underneath and the water runs, and there is, like, a small soap dispenser built into this faucet.
Hmm.
So they're pretty well attached to the wall, but, you know, someone like Doomsday could probably rip one out. Zarok could definitely do it, but he's in a box right now.
What are they made of?
Metal.
Oh,
Doomsday probably wouldn't do it since they were asked politely not to break anything.
I suppose there are not any ventilation in this side of the jail neither, right? Any vents?
There are no vents.
Okay.
However, I will say, with your charm ability, you could probably talk to the guards. With your get a hold of something, you could probably get some sort of item. The guards and their patterns and patrols are also something you can investigate, understand, document, and use to your advantage.
I guess I'm going to do that because I can't think of asking for something specific that Tolok has that doesn't look like suspicious right now. So I'm going to use investigation to memorize the guard movement, the guard or Sorry.
So what one are you going to be rolling for this?
Investigate.
Okay, roll your investigate check. God fucking damn! Alright, we'll add
It's an actual nat 20.
2 points to the plan. And you actually get a very good idea of the whole picture with this. You know exactly when the gaps are. You know where the high security points are. You even identify a little window where you guys would probably be able to run out of here and not get in anybody's way, knowing both the map of the facility and the guard patrols.
Yay.
Alright, you guys are halfway there.
You said we could spend hope to increase plan, right?
Yep.
So theoretically, we could just 100% fill out the plan right now if we spend
You're one
all
short.
hope. Oh wait, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6.
Oh wait, no,
1, 2,
you're
3,
not.
4,
You
6.
could
Yeah.
you could rush the full plan. Granted, you would all take 1 stress damage because you would empty out hope, but that's not that big of a cost. You could just do it.
What do you say? Or
I'd
should
say
we try and-
we push a little further before doing that.
Yeah, we have time.
Yeah.
We have time. We've made a lot of progress for the first day or two in prisons.
I mean, the dice
the
are
fair
really
dice.
loving you today, so there's no reason not to keep rolling.
Wait, I just
Basically.
realized something.
Mhm.
Does Carolyn still has her prosthetic?
Yes.
What's it made of?
It's made of metal. That's what she's been using to claw out little metal pieces off the table.
Mm, can she try to dig something on the wall? Just to check how if it is possible to make a hole on it.
Sorry, it's just not heavy duty enough.
Oh,
I mean, give me like a 50-year sentence and sure, I'll probably get somewhere, but
and what happens if your hand touches the barrier?
it gets really hot and my stump burns.
Could you stop the lasers if you touch the barrier for a second at least?
Could you put your hand on a hot stove?
I get it.
Now imagine that against a very old wound that you already had.
I get it.
It's not comfortable, and I'm not gonna do
I
it
get it.
until we get to
I
the
get
point where I have to.
I
Alright,
get it.
darling. Stop
I get it.
stop making those chirps at me. I know what they mean.
I said I get it.
I know what they mean.
I get it.
I'll get you.
They're actually like the same species, aren't they?
Yeah.
So they're pretty comparable in size.
Yeah.
Actually,
It's just
Solok
the
is
token.
larger.
Is
yeah, the
Tolok
token
larger?
just.
I thought they were
Yeah.
both.
Yeah, Tolok is actually larger than the average of the species.
Wow.
What's really funny is that it doesn't look like that way because of the token.
Yeah.
Maybe Kai, you should help with that.
I has other shit to draw.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
Too much to draw waifu.
Don't make me.
I'm not making you do shit.
All right, so Maru, Moth,
Yes.
what are you doing?
What is this? I don't know. What is this wall that looks like it's metal?
That was originally going to be the way I was going to use the windows, but
Oh,
I forgot to add that detail everywhere.
I see.
All the walls are metal.
How sturdy are the ladders on the beds? Like, are they old at all? Or just, can I bend them? Can I break them off?
You know. Doomsday? Probably.
Yeah, I don't think Doomsday will do it, though.
You're still going to have to convince them to do it.
Yeah.
Damn, if only you had a big metal boy who could do all these feats of strength and is more than willing to fuck shit up, but he's not cooperating.
Hey, I roll for it whenever
Yep.
things happen.
Yeah. Actually, speaking of, Novel will make a return after this turn to talk to you.
Let's see how the patience goes. Who are they talking to?
You, but we're gonna wait on Maru to do his turn.
Okay.
These sinks. What is the little blue glowing part?
That glue blowing part is where the soap dispenser is.
Hmm.
Like a little slot that you put your hand under and it will give you a little squirt of soap. Yes, you can try to abuse it and get a fuck ton of soap onto your hand. Congratulations.
I was gonna do that. I was actually just gonna try and break it, but I don't know how that would help us.
What you should do is look on your pilot narrative page.
Yeah,
You should
yeah.
probably look at the things on there that you might be able to utilize. You're in your skill trigger section. Spotting could be looking for some sort of opportunity, a path. You do have the windows. You could try to locate where you are.
I thought I already used that. Or am I allowed to use it again?
You're allowed to use it again because we weren't in proper turn order.
Oh.
These guys are just fucking around. Investigate, you can try to understand something, maybe try to get knowledge on, like, the type of power systems that might be at play, maybe try to understand the structure in Lotus hands. There's shit you can do, but you're gonna have to be creative to do it. This is not a system that lets you just kind of, I hit the attack button.
Yeah. Man, I was really banking on getting something metal, making something that I can at least reach over to the panel. Is it possible I can reach the panel even with a few burns?
Here's the thing, right now you're in the planning phase. You're not doing the thing. If you punch the hole in the panel, you're going to... It doesn't do anything right now.
I'm just saying, am I able to reach it? I'm not trying to actually use it.
Not right now. You would have to make some
Oh.
sort of check to create a device that would allow you to do that. That is what you're trying to do, right?
Sure, yeah. Would that just be a flat roll? Because I don't think I have anything that can...
That could be just a flat roll if you want.
Yeah, I guess that's what I'll do. Oh.
Alright. How are you going to manage to shimmy together this little makeshift thing? Are you, like, taking metal pieces off of the ladders? Are you going to be, like,
Yeah, with the plastic things we have, what I do is I grab the chairs, the forks that we had, and are the plates also made of plastic or
The plates were paper.
paper, of course? You know, I grab all the plastic stuff and I go near the lasers and try and melt them together to make like a really thick knife or something to like scoop or just dig into something. Something that's thick and solid at least that won't bend easily.
Okay, sure.
And yeah, and just start, I guess, trying to dig away at the ladders or something to just get enough that I can wrap in a. Are the pillows in like a plastic thing or what? What are the
The
pillows wrapped
pillows
in?
are
Is it just
also one of these like weird plastic structures that are like they're fine. They aren't like uncomfortable. They're just weird. They're like 3D printed plastic structures that collapse under weight, but with a little bit of resistance. They're kind of rubbery.
rubber? Yeah, he's just trying to get some metal, some plastic, and wrap it up in like, I guess a sleeve of some sort that he's able to wrap around his arm, or actually no, not to wrap around his arm, but to like a little, what do I call it? I guess a stick at this point. Just getting a stick that can at least reach through the bars and get to the panel.
Yeah, that's fine.
Mhm.
All right.
Tarsik is going to recommend you make it wet before you use it, just in case, but it should help.
Alright.
It is time for Novel to go visit each of you. First, we're going to start with Zarek. Zarek, the door opens. And Novel...
He shoots up and then he falls over again.
Novel's there with his arms crossed, eyes holding an expression of disappointment. You know, I thought you could hold it together for 12 damn hours, Zarek.
And you think it's appropriate to serve someone a dog bowl?
What?
Kicks the dog bowl over.
The fuck? I'll have to go and see the food units. That's abnormal. Still, even a small stressor caused you to freak out. I agree that this was inappropriate. But, oh, fucking, of course. Yeah. I will both be checking in with the cooking units and with Occidere about this. You're going to have to sit in here another day. I need you to be more resilient, a bit more resolve, than being able to get annoyed and lose your cool at even a small slight. Alright?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you need anything?
No. I do not.
Then I will return in about 24 hours. Please rest and stop thrashing so much. And he's going to close the door.
Can you get...
Ares?
There we go. My headset cut out for like, I don't know, 10 seconds, so I didn't hear
Basically,
the last...
he said that he's going to go investigate the kitchen and talk to Occidere about that, and that he just wants you to keep your fucking cool for 24 hours, and he'll bring you back to everyone else, and be better than just freaking out at the smallest little stressors.
Well, we'll see what happens.
Next, Novel's gonna come on down. To you guys, Crater isn't here right now. And he's going.
Crater just gets shoved off to the
Yeah,
side.
Crater's not here. Ignore Crater.
Deleted.
He's gonna step inside, and he's gonna look around the room.
Oh.
Novel is going to walk over to Maru. Maru, may I please look over your bed? Seems like some of your sheets may be disrupted, and it looks like this mattress isn't quite good.
No, it's fine. I've just been.
Please, Maru,
Do you? Huh?
move.
Uh.
He lifts it up to find your little makeshift button presser.
I just want to see my scarf, please. I'll be okay. Can I just have my scarf?
No. You've shown that you can't hold it together for 24 hours. I understand that your situation is not good, but you must understand that these kinds of things, holding the little device, doesn't help me convince anyone that you're well behaved and we can afford special treatments to you. I have people breathing down my neck because I'm sticking my fucking neck out for you. I understand this isn't good. I understand it isn't fair. I'm just asking that you hold it the fuck together for a week. Also, what is he doing over there? Did you do that? He's gonna point to Doomsday.
Doomsday is very carefully and expertly making this rubber band ball more and more round with each band placed. And they look over and just nod.
I'm not upset.
The mate wanted to see the mate.
Yeah, unfortunately, due to protocols, I was not allowed to put them together. I'm going to
Should we retrieve them?
Don't worry, I can do it. You don't have to make yourself have to go through goddamn blood space for these kinds of things. He's gonna go
Would
over.
you like to play?
Tolok, could you please go back to your proper cell?
What? Well, but my wife wanted to see me.
Yeah, I did, and I saw him. And you can go back if that's gonna make things go well. Tolok, you know Carolyn is being, like, way too kind right now. This is obviously a bit of an act.
Okay. Can I hold your hand one last time?
Sure thing.
He's going to shake it.
Ah, yes, Pharaoh, my beloved, shakes hand.
Yeah. She's gonna pull you into a hug, a little sigh. This is not like a... She's really tense doing this. She obviously doesn't feel comfortable doing it, but she's doing it anyways. And then lets you go.
Tolok is not comfortable neither.
Alright. Talk to you later. Come on. Back to your Blockbird. Gonna move Tolok over. And you three... Exemplary. He's gonna pause, noticing the table's missing a fucking corner. Please stop destroying the furniture. I'm going to have to say, I'm going to put down into the kitchen request. I don't think that these actions you've performed today reflect well on you.
So that means no marshmallow?
No marshmallows.
No!
No.
And we lose a hope. Yeah.
Without getting materials to knit.
After your little using materials to build devices to escape, no. You have shown yourselves not to be trustworthy. You will have to make effort in order to get that trust back. I intend to work with you, but you will have to work with me. Okay?
Yes, understood.
Alright. I will get you some arts and crafts, but it is likely that you will not be receiving any pieces of metal.
Okay.
So please get some rest.
Submissive one, come here. You can place a band on the ball and make it more round.
All right. He grabs a band, but his hands are just not staying still. He's jittery. He's shaky. He does not look okay. He is not actively comfortable. No matter how much he tries, he tries to put the rubber band on the ball, but it just doesn't feel right. He keeps trying to adjust it to make it right. It's just not working out for him. It
They're, like,
looks like it's just
staring.
stressing him out.
Looking down at this. The attempt is fantastic, but your mindscape is torn, shattered even. We can help you relax. It'll knock you out.
I don't. But then if I'm down, he said I'll be able to talk to Scarf later. Talk to my Scarf. I
can
can't
wake
be
you
down
up.
now. You can?
Yes, turning off your brain for a while will make you stop thinking.
Oh, this again. It worked last time, but okay.
Then we'll do it
Whatever
later.
takes it. All right.
We have
yes.
a visitor.
Oh.
Wait,
Ocidere's there, and like under one arm, there's like one of those like folding plastic tote things. Hi. You guys having fun? Enjoying yourselves?
It's definitely better than the last prison I've been to.
She steps through like the little opening in the barrier with her little tote. And just kind of unceremoniously dumps it on the table. There was like a stack of cards with like a Connect 4 thing, some papers, some like pencils, some pens. Now, we didn't really get anything specific, so I was just put in charge of gathering a bunch of shit up for you. I was told no metal. And look, I even found one of these little checkerboard things. I'll let you turn the Connect 4 into the Skippy one.
That sounds fun. Yes, the psychosis adult one was tasked with bringing us toys.
The what? What did you call me?
Brother said nothing of import. Don't mind him.
No. Noodle face fucker, what did you say?
It is just merely a reflection of your mental state.
Alright. You know, Novel and I are your ticket out of here, right?
So you're not being forced to do this.
Not really, no.
Why do you like us?
You kicked fucking ass. What do you mean, why do I like you? I want to see you guys back in a mech. I want to go and fight you. It'd be fun.
Mech battling is quite an entertaining experience. Yes, it's like a puzzle every time we get to solve.
And you know what? If you go on missions with us, I'm quite interested to see just what you'd be able to do.
Considering how easily you dispatched our leader, it would be less challenging to have you around. Yes, you'd simply make it too easy. You're invulnerable after all.
You flatter me, but they built that fucking death machine to my specifications, but it's still remarkably well built. Can't say it's all in me. I like sparring with lesser frames every once in a while, and if I get to train with you guys, that'd be fucking swell. Anyways, do the rest of you worthless lot want anything?
Marshmallows.
The beacon.
Mellows?
Knitting supplies?
No, I was told specifically not to give you any knitting supplies.
What?
I was told that you were the one who was building a little device to play with the little punch pads or something.
I just want to make another scarf.
Want another scarf, was that? You couldn't hear those pathetic whimpers over there in the corner. Standing next to the toilet because you're gonna piss yourself, huh?
Do not worry, he's the submissive one.
Ah, he's gonna piss himself and come. I get it.
That's so mean.
You could braid our manes if you prefer.
Yeah, that sounds
I'm
like
good.
fun. You guys have fun with your hippie shit.
I don't know if her approval, if I like being her approval or not. I don't think I do.
She scares me.
But she's not an enemy right now.
But she
Well,
wants to. She said
she
something
really
about training
She
with
really
our
wants-
mechs.
With all the psychosis, it's most likely we'll be training dummies instead of sparring partners.
Yes, I believe I do believe she wants to be she wants to turn her mechs to scrap it in one way or another. But if whether we obey or not, the end result's still the same, which is interesting to know. But if we're on our own, we can at least make it unpredictable. So, suppose with the plastic thing, and it's back to the thrown through the lasers plan. We should start collecting water in the bottles just so we can get a healthy cover of that, and then throw ourselves through the walls, through the lasers, so we don't burn. And I was thinking, should we fill a bottle with soap just in case? Maybe we're chased, we can throw it behind us.
Looney Tunes ass escape plan.
Everything helps.
That could work.
Do you think if you fill a bottle with water, it will reflect the laser? Act like a mirror?
I had not considered that actually. Let me just. We're going to have to wait until they're gone. We already angered him enough for one day. I didn't even get to ask him any questions this time. Yeah.
No,
Maybe
don't
next
worry. I
time.
actually memorized the pattern of these people. How are they doing their rounds? I think
When
we
do you
have a.
think-
I think we have a window. The next 5 minutes. Yeah, in 5 minutes we'll be sure that there will be no one coming.
Then we can do that. Then when does you suppose? No, his schedule has been fairly static. So, but yes, I may have. If we're still here tomorrow, and we probably will be, I have some questions for him. It'll be good for him to think we still have interest in the idea of working for him, and questions help do that.
So, top of the turn order. We're gonna go in opposite order now. Ares.
Take a look at the general chat.
Yeah, I see your headset's not working well wireless anymore. That sucks.
Oh no. I mean, I'm also
Yep.
wired.
But no, it's actually not holding a charge. It's the charge is going down while the
I mean, how long
headset
have you
is
had
plugged
this
in.
thing?
For a very long time, and it's a very durable headset. Like, this thing is pretty good.
Nice.
But yeah, I ordered a replacement battery, and turns out it actually has like the battery connectors and everything, so
Oh,
you can
shit.
just unscrew it, take it out, and replace it.
Damn, that's nice.
Everything's on iFixit, so yeah, yippee.
So,
Crazy.
you're stuck in this block. What effort are you going to do
By
to
the
make
way,
this
my
escape?
headset is still cutting out every now and again,
Okay.
just as a heads up,
Yep.
so I might not hear everything.
So, you've been stuck in this little room for a couple days now.
Yup.
What are you going to do to contribute to this plan even? What is your idea of getting back to everybody, getting relinked, trying to figure out stuff? What are you going to do?
So, let me start with how my character's eyes work. And it sounds unrelated, but humor me for a moment here.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, he hears, or he sees more with sound than actual visual. Sort of like echolocation almost.
Daredevil.
Kind of. But this
That-
has allowed him to see things with much higher detail than, say, someone with actual eyes might. He's been looking over the door itself and how it goes together. It swings. It doesn't slide into the wall like you'd expect it to. So that means it has hinges. Whether they reinforced or not, they are typically a weak point with the latch on the other side. However, in this case, the latch is probably reinforced so much that there's no way you can get at that. So my character has been looking for a way to put adequate pressure on the door, enough so that it breaks through the hinges and opens the door the complete opposite way that it should. Do you, like, can I roll to have my character get a gauge of about how much force it would take to rip this door off its hinges?
Sure, go ahead. What are you trying to roll here exactly? Is this like a break something or like
Blow something up.
You know what? Sure, that'll work.
I mean, I could also do assault.
No,
Technically,
no,
you'd
I'd
be-
say blow something up suitable here. Go ahead and roll. God motherfucking damn! Not only do you realize
That's
that this-
20, baby.
This door
How many of those have we had?
getting blown open would not be out of your ability if you didn't have the stupid thing on your fucking chest. You realize that there's not a lot of room on the other side, so if someone was behind the door when you did it, you'd probably smush them.
Smoosh.
So you definitely know how to get the fuck out of there.
Yep, I just need to disable the implant. Which I have an idea, and since it's my turn, I can voice it. If I could talk, quote unquote, to someone, again, they can disable it somehow. Because I was given the chance, and my character hasn't exactly assaulted anyone yet. We'll find out how that happens, or what happens during the next day. But yes, I think that's adequate. Go ahead.
So, Maru.
Alrighty.
Do you actually? This is a great time. You probably have enough hope you could burn into the plan, TM.
Right. Would we need hope?
If you fill out the plan, the remaining hope isn't going to do it too much for you. It was going to clear out any extra stress you had accumulated, which you guys really didn't get that much stress. I probably should have stressed Zarok once for getting stuck in solitary another day, but I'm not going to like super punish him for that. Because it wouldn't fucking matter. If you burned 4 hope, you would have 2 hope left over and you could have cleared it. So.
What do you guys say? Do we want to burn hope in order to fill up the plan? I mean, we can definitely like connect the dots at this point, right? We can. I know you guys can free Zarok. You guys can get out of there easy enough. I mean, we have a plan to go into the security room and disable the power. We just need to kill a guy quietly.
Mm-hmm.
My action for the day was to acquire more hope, so I guess we're ready.
Doomsday can just teleport outside and press the code.
It's
Actually-
that we throw ourselves very wet through the lasers.
Doomsday's abilities activate the alarm if they go outside of the cells.
Ah, okay.
That's true.
Hmm.
Do we feel
Oh,
like we're-
man.
or do we need more?
Yeah.
I think we might need more information out of character, or rather
Yeah.
in character.
Items?
Otherwise,
So-
we'd have to.
No matter what your plan is, no matter how you're going to escape, you're going to need an opportunity and a time to do it when the attention is abnormally turned away from you. But filling out the plan is a good idea right now. Knowing all the steps you'll have to take when that opportunity arises, being ready to strike, being ready to go, is what you're doing, what you're building, and what you have built, what you have done. That's the miraculous part about all this, is that even though you were confined, stripped of your things and items, you guys are creative, smart, and just quite a bit lucky. You've managed to put the plan together. You have more than enough hope, more than enough guts and gall. You take your time, you burn a few weeks here and there, and the stress is held off by the fact that you know on the other side of all this, on the other side of all this time, you're going to get out of here. And that opportunity arises one day. You have all the pieces in place. You have the tools to open the doors. You have a map, the way to get out. Hell, fucking Crater probably even got you a spare key at some point he's keeping on his person.
I'm so proud of him.
And one day, you're looking out the windows as you often do, idly tracking the traffic and the sky, little ships and things back and forth. Hell, I'm sure even Zarek got moved into the rest of the cell with all of you.
Harmonica music playing.
And you notice something that stands out, something that just doesn't line up with the rest of the motions. Staring out at these windows has become the pastime, and you've started to clock the patterns subconsciously, and this stands outside of that motion, outside of that rhythm of a city. A little line in the sky, you can't even see the details from this far away. It's just hovering, a dark splotch against the evening sun. And you hear and see in the distance little crimson flashes as streaks start to fall from it. And you hear little rumbles. And then another one appears. Another one of these dark shapes. And from it also similar lines and bright lights and the now familiar sounds of, or the now long forgotten sounds of weapons, explosions. And then a third, a fourth, 12 of these shapes. Some of them really close. These are small frigates. These are mobile, heavily armed war machines that are built for this sort of solo operation. These aren't part of a fleet. These are... And then you see the insignias on some of the sides, the banners that they fly, proudly displayed, the skull and bones, the black field. This is a pirate fleet, and they are bombarding probably one of the most fortified cities in this entire fucking sector. And the flag you see above all this chaos is the one that belongs to the black-eared devil himself. A legend amongst pirates. He's not quite the princess, but he is the evil to everything that Sam tried to make good. And then one last ship appears above you, a 13th, and this one blocks the sun. It is directly above you. And it begins to bombard the prison, blasting at the walls, the guards, the alarms going off, blaring, flaring. You have your fucking opportunity if there ever was one.
And here I thought we were the only ones that would miss Sam.
Does this mean the warnings are already going off like sirens?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, well then yeah, that means Doomsday can just teleport out with him.
Can someone get this thing off me?
Oh, yeah, I can. Can I use,
You've probably
hack
planned how to
fix?
rip this thing off, even though it was basically embedded into his frame.
Yeah, I think we could cooperate on it.
Right, you would have
Yeah.
had some sort of plan and tool.
use the electronics from the soap dispenser to, I guess, hotwire it or something?
Mhm.
So, to get it off.
Tarsik is going to keep it once it's off, but yes.
Crater is sprinting down the hall now. You guys are basically ignored as the explosions are rattling the building. These are kinetic rounds loaded with high explosives. Each of these are creating a sickening pop that you can feel through the structure. Crumbling buildings outside, traffic on the ground and in the sky is coming to a halt, scattering and dispersing. And Crater runs in. Guys! There are pirates attacking this location. I'm picking up signals. It looks like that they're trying to talk to us. I was monitoring Sam's old stations, and he just kind of opens his mouth. And then, like, the radio volume comes out of him. Attention, everyone who would still be using this net. It is I, Thatch. I am here to liberate any pirates on this world. If you have a means of communicating to me and verifying your identity, please do so. This message will repeat itself every 5 minutes. And then he closes his mouth again. See? They want to rescue you.
We need to get to the mechs.
Right away, yes.
That's one of the problems, though. There are no mechs for you guys.
I thought they had them ready.
Elsewhere.
What do you mean?
No, she literally said, "Oh, we've got mechs for you."
Who?
Earlier today. Novel.
Novel said that he was wanting you on the mech team. I don't think he had mechs ready for you.
Okay. Either way, we need to get out of here now before this place collapses.
Or someone comes to see if we are still here now that that record is playing. They will try to see if all the pirate prisoners are still in the jail.
Let's disable the power.
Yes, let's get to it. I'll pick up the bottles. I'll pick up everything else. We'll go.
Crater,
And you-
can you disable the force fields?
Yeah, sure. Bing, bing, bing.
Both
By
of
the
them.
way, would you like me to go kill a guard and steal their radio so you can talk to the funny Edward man?
Aren't there?
I stole a
Yes!
gun. He's holding it. He just like from his shirt produces like a fucking Glock.
The Crater casts gun. Oh, I'm not the parent.
If you can make it quick, because I don't want you
Yeah,
out of my
sure.
sight
Be right
now.
back. Runs over here. You hear like 3 shots.
The force field across
Don't
from
worry,
them.
you're going to be
That's
killed.
still.
Yeah,
Comes
is the
back
force
dragging
field
a
still up?
human guard's corpse.
Yeah, no, they never even bothered to
Yeah, I'll-
disable the other force field.
I'll try and.
Oh, you
use
guys
the
all know the
that I
code.
learned
You can
a while
punch
ago.
that in.
Yeah, you know
yeah.
the code.
Yeah,
Crater
I
comes
know.
back. Here you go.
And Toast just crawled out of bed.
our identities.
Are we ready to get
Who wants
going? We're gonna be following the
Yes.
route out, aren't we?
We need to disable the power first.
Well,
Yes,
yeah, that's on
we
the
know
way.
we know where that is. We know where that is. And then he grabs one of the bottles and smashes it to make a proper cheer. Let's get to that.
There's also a taser
Maybe
and
I
another
should
gun here,
lead-
if you would like
Maybe
it.
I should be in front.
Yes, just in case. You take bullets better than I do.
You also
Literally
have the
just steps over them. He doesn't even have to like move to the side or anything.
radio? Do you want the radio? Since you're gonna be in the
I-
front?
I can't hold it.
Oh, I
I'll
just.
take. Yeah,
Put
you
on
can you keep it in the meantime.
You said you wanted it?
Where's Tolok?
Unlock right there.
Tolok! Doomsday, it's time to go!
Doomsday's still looking up through the little.
All the
roof.
pretty round explosions, the little circles of light in the distance.
I'll buy you a tungsten orb if we get out of here!
That seems to get their attention. And they looked over and just started walking.
Tungsten. The strongest material.
Heavy.
Who wants to
Yeah.
hold the tungsten orb?
You just like
All right.
it gets teleported to your hand, it just falls to the ground because it's so goddamn heavy.
As you guys are running, who's going to be communicating on the radio?
Someone's smart.
I'm not
Yeah.
smart.
I can offer.
All right, cool. What are you? Your character, Tarzik. You were given the radio by Crater. Makes the most sense.
And then he grabs the radio, and as they run, he starts speaking. Former crew of Captain Sam here. Is are you listening?
You quickly get a signal. If this is the former crew of Sam, do you guys have a list of names of your party?
Sarok, Doomsday, Tarsik, Tolok, and Maru. Or if you need the call sign, better call signs.
Doomsday.
Heavy Rain, also Doomsday, Comet, let me check. Picante and Scarf.
All right, we'll be
Call
patching you
signs
through to
squirrel.
Edward now. That's what we were looking for. Call signs weren't on the official record, so that's got to be you guys. And very
Yes.
quickly, the communications officer hands over to their captain, who quietly comes across. If you're ready to get out of here, Sam left one final gift for you lot. We didn't quite have the time to get it ready amidst our other preparations, but we can drop these mechs in from our pass by of the prison.
You
And
can?
For Titanfall.
Tarzak, tell them about the individuals we met.
Oh yes,
I can take one.
While we're on the way, there is something about about this prison you might want to hear. There have been operations here to recruit the captured prisoners into new some kind of penal battalion of some sort.
We can discuss the details of this later.
Breakers.
You should be getting out to the field. We'll try to drop these mechs in for you really quick.
Yes,
Let's disable the power so everything's running.
yes, I'll get to that. Just a moment.
So, we're gonna end the session
Stop.
here. I think this is a fucking
Aw.
perfect place to do it.
Darn it.
However, I will let you guys look at the bombardment breakout map.
Cheer.
Your objective for this map is to be going from your
Whoa.
deployment zone to the objective zone.
Where's the objective zone?
Top left, or top right.
It's loading still here.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, that's quite a run.
This is gonna suck for me.
Mm-hmm. Too big.
I have a total of 2 regular movement, guys.
Ho ho.
If it helps, I can always kick down the one size covers for you.
If only we had a
Mike.
Sunzi on the team.
My character is meant to stay
That's fine. Your
still.
secondary objective is this building in the top left-hand corner. Destroying any of these green structures around its edge will complete the secondary objective,
And where we
I
spawn?
can do that.
which will release more criminals into the streets, buying you more cover.
I can
Oh,
do
boy.
that.
Where do we spawn?
Body.
You start in the bottom left.
Okay.
It looks like we're gonna have to go up to the northwest because I'm guessing all of those blue are enemy.
Blue are the soft covers. Basically, this cover is very bad, but you can still use it as cover.
Every time
Oh,
we
wow.
use cover and Lancer, it doesn't work, except for a few exceptions.
Well, there are going
Oh,
to be
that's-
assaults in this combat, which will punish you if you're not in cover.
I
That's
hope that we
true.
can get some actual support on this, because
Oh,
there ain't
don't
no
worry.
way Ruin is gonna go that far.
I mean-
even boosting the whole way, he's got 4 per turn.
I was gonna say we have like 6 rounds. How many? How long is this?
Question: did we got our stuff
This
from
way.
the?
Yes, I need scarf.
So
Oh.
yeah, there's no way. Divide that by 4.
Yes, you can get all
So,
your
yeah, it'll
stuff
take
and
about 20
things from
rounds.
the evidence.
Yeah, 20 rounds for Ruin to get across that. There's no way.
You're just so big. None of us can help
It's a
you. either.
transport mission.
Yeah, I would throw you across, but I don't have TSS3 yet.
Hey, look.
Well, Ruin could destroy this entire building to buy us 20 rounds.
But also
that he-
remember, Ares, you can just fucking walk over Night 2 shit. You can go in a straight fucking
I
line.
don't think you understand. It is 28 tiles straight to the objective.
Yeah, that's 15
Divide
turns.
that is that's more than 6 turns
And you can
of
boost.
full boosting the entire time.
Is boost a full action?
No, it's a quick action, but you get my point. If I do not boost or get slowed once, I will not make it. Even with the extra support from this, it's gonna be a very long time before.
Well, I mean, we might get more than 6 rounds. It just means that combat's gonna take about 5 hours.
It's gonna take more than that because we were at what was it, round 6 for the Sam fight last time?
Yeah,
No,
but that
we
was
need
also-
round 6.
also because
And if
that
there's
fight was
infinite
just-
reserves, then we might get worn down anyway because we don't have the action economy.
Yeah, like on
The
one
point
arm-
is to get there as quick as possible.
Wait a minute, what am I talking about? I am the action economy.
Yeah.
Wait a
yeah.
minute, can I actually add shields to your drones?
Yes,
Oh!
I can add shields to my own drones too.
So what you're saying is if I put Bungus on Ruin here
Mhm.
and he deploys, I could add Force Shield to every single one of your drones that you deploy that just happen to pass the
If
shield.
I use my core, which makes me think we probably should use our core powers here, because I
Yeah,
don't think
probably.
we're going to have a mission.
There are going to be, I believe, I have 2 missions. No, 3 missions planned in this chain.
Okay, so not a good idea
The first
to
one is
blow
going
the
to be
load
get
right
to the
now.
fucking other side of this place. The second one is going to be clear out this area. There's just a zone, and you just gotta get more of you than enemies in it.
So in this combat, I will have 4 drones instead of 8,
And the
9.
third one is defending the engines on the ship as it takes you out.
Can I fire my Apocalypse Rail at the mech hangars?
Well, there are no mech hangars here.
When it's time to defend, we're going to need that Apocalypse Rail.
Yeah,
Well,
honestly,
it
though.
takes. Actually, no, it doesn't take 6 turns. It actually depends on the dice.
It gets stronger the longer you hold it. That way you can blow your load and cleave a nice hole.
Yeah.
So what I want to do is I want to prevent the deployment of Occidere because it's a bad time. I think we
I
can
think
all
we're going to deal
agree.
with that on the last fight.
Well, Occidere is not going to be a factor in the upcoming missions.
My character also wants to get back at them.
Yeah, she's probably busy. She's probably busy with the other pirates up in the sky now.
Oh, what
That's
I
fine.
want to do, I want to like one last fuck you before we get out of there.
Don't worry,
Did
there will be plenty of
We'll
that.
get-
the
get the
group get a
chance, yeah.
chance to go retrieve their stuff?
Yeah.
Okay,
I
was
would
gonna
not
say-
have left.
Can we
if I
loot
did not
something?
start.
I
on the
was
way
gonna say,
out?
if they didn't, then I was gonna have to
Is it-
roll stay cool with like 2 difficulty.
Is it possible to stop by the armory? And Doomsday can eat a bunch of weapons?
You're not gonna get them back in usable condition.
A bunch of grenades?
I don't think he wants to have grenades in his mouth. I think Doomsday is crazy, but not that kind of crazy.
These eggs is crunchy, they is.
Technically, they wouldn't blow up as long as you didn't get
Clink.
the pins out.
Hey, have you
Isn't
seen
it
the pin in my
harder?
flashbang?
Yeah, just gotta tell him to not chew under any circumstance.
Yeah, don't shoot
Alright.
because it's gunpowder.
My mech
Getting
has to
gunpowder on their
start
tongue
here,
like,
Scarf.
like pixie sticks.
Yoshi, you're squishing me.
You know what? Since one of you is so fat, I will adjust the starting zone. Give me a moment.
I'm so sorry. I am so slow.
I don't know why.
He's a
I'm gonna
lo-
have to.
He's
stay
a lumbering giant. You
Oh,
could
boy.
technically drop the lumbering giant a little closer.
I am a zoner.
Yeah,
cool.
I don't
Congrats,
like I
your player
said.
Oh.
deployment is now larger.
Hazel,
Hmm?
Hazel, they could technically use that mech because it's so big as a freaking bombardment shell, and then he'll go into it.
Hardcover.
Wait, what are you, a Lancaster? Why are you not size 3?
That is size 3.
He's Barbosa.
Yeah, it's a Barbosa.
No, I'm talking about Lamp. I thought Lamp was a Lancaster.
Nope.
Is
What?
Lamp
He's
a
an emperor.
Lancaster?
No,
Oh,
I'm silly shield creature.
Okay.
The Emperor.
Ruin's gonna need that shield, by the way.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna just be glued directly onto you. I'm gonna
Hmm.
try and angle myself in every
I'm
way
gonna deploy
possible.
my
To...
own-
You know, I was about to say,
Oh, well.
why don't you just have someone try to push you as you go? And then I look at the heavy frame and you cannot be pushed.
Yep,
Exactly.
I cannot be pushed.
Otherwise,
Yeah.
I would just set up a daisy chain of my drones and just shield bump.
Can't you guys
More
just
ruin.
can't you guys just send a utility lift like
you know
an
what,
emergency
Ares?
lifter?
I'm gonna give
Brain
you a
lift.
little chance.
I do have EVA on this, by the way.
I can
That's not
put
gonna
you
help.
here
We're
if
gonna
you
have
would
to-
like.
Huh? That would help us a lot because that would make combat a lot faster. I'll put it that way.
You can start
Oh.
there.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hang
it
on,
only
let's
takes me
see.
12 rounds to get there.
Let's see how many rounds minimum it'll take. Just to check.
Are we allowed to boost multiple times?
I can't go above that
No.
height 4. I can't go above that height 4.
You can climb on it.
Yeah, but that takes even more time.
You know this pink is
I
difficult
can-
terrain.
Oh my god.
Remember that.
Just-
Remember that I'm in a thing. I could probably clear some of the terrain up.
Do I have to be fully in the objective?
No.
Because, my token's massive. Okay, how much of myself
Just
has
touch
to be
it.
in there? Just touch it?
That's
So
what it is.
technically that is 19 at a minimum. Let me make sure that that's, actually the closest that... Yeah, 19.
Man,
19,
big boat
so...
is a little bit of a detriment now.
Well, right now, the specific objective, yes. We didn't really have a choice. Calc.
I can't even deploy my thing, so I can't play funny movement tech.
So, 4.75 turns of just boosting.
Wait, I only see 3 max.
Okay, 5 turns. That gives you about 3 turns spare. You should be good.
Unless he
Size
gets...
1/2.
Unless he gets slowed.
I'm
It's
not
just
intending to
small.
put anything that can slow you. You're just going to be fighting a couple of strikers, basically.
I don't know why anyone would slow this mech anyways.
Yeah, that's counterproductive. They would slow me. But yeah, it looks like in the
is there a
future
way?
I'm going to have. It looks like in the future I'm going to have
Guys.
to throw you sometimes.
Ruin counts as hard cover.
Yeah.
Well, you have to also be in cover because we have debuffs.
Nope. Nope.
What do you mean, nope?
Adjacent allied characters can use the Barbosa for hard cover.
He's saying
Yeah, but
you have
you-
to be.
No, it doesn't
What do you
have to.
mean, no?
I not gonna get hard cover no matter where I am on this map.
All right, Ares, I think
But
you
you
misunderstand
guys
the
can.
point. So, the point Regal is trying to say is I told you that if you are not in cover, you're going to take a lot of damage in this upcoming combat because
Well,
of
it's
the
a
type of
shame.
enemy. So, if you are not in cover, you will take that damage, is what he's pointing out.
So, we need those height 4 containers. Honestly, any of them should work, I think.
I don't
Those are
think, I think
towers.
those are soft cover.
No, those are objects. Those are buildings. You can climb on them.
Okay.
You can just loaf on one.
Unfortunately, though. Oh wait, no, I can make it to 1. However, I guess
No.
which way I go depends on where the enemies spawn.
What is my speed?
Well,
Why am I so bitty?
you will see all the enemies
tiny.
next week because I did not prep for everything in this combat. I just wanted you guys to see the map, start making your plans.
Oh my god, you're a freaking Vault Guardian.
From Borderlands 1?
Yes! Look, you got the segments and everything.
Wow.
Wow.
I can move here.
The winds have
Just
changed.
a boost. Then I could be in cover for the bombardment, but then I'll be here.
I don't
I
think
just
Wow, this
ruins.
is height 2.
You don't think? We knew this.
Let's see. How much? Oh, he's got 15 HP per structure. and he's
thinking
got
is
4 in
forbidden.
his structure. He's actually a pretty tanky guy. He's also got 2 armor.
Oh shoot! Well, yeah. With this
Yeah,
armor,
there's gonna be tanking here, so
He also
might as
has
well.
resistance to explosive.
Basically,
Does,
nothing can fucking stop you, but you're not going anywhere quickly.
No, a
3,
railgun can stop him
4.
very quickly.
well, good thing nobody broke any. This is just a
Oh no,
But
they
yeah.
have them. This is a prison. They're prepared. Actually, no, they're not prepared for this type of thing because they don't think anyone's gonna come out here with a massive
with a
assault.
mech. Yeah,
Well, that's
weren't-
the thing with Sovereign Sanctuary. The whole planet's basically a big fortress. The problem is that they're not focused on you. You're going away from everything, not towards the everything.
Yeah, and in the meantime, Thatch is just bombing the shit out of this place.
All I request
Can
is
you guys aim at this general area for us? It'll cause some more disruption for them. I'm not talking about the. Well, my character knows the former HQ, doesn't he?
Possibly. You know that there's been some restructuring since you left, so you don't know all the details.
Well, I mean, considering the size of that building and how big it could possibly be, there's only a few things in the city that could be. It could be the HQ.
Yeah, it was a part of a hangar on a airfield for some of the military operations that were generally being sent out for a while. So it's not impossible they're still there. But it's also
Would my
not
character
nearby
have been
either.
able?
So
Would my character have been able to get intel during his stay at the prison?
nope, because you guys decided to burn all your hope to end up finishing up quickly.
Well, we finished the plan.
And it's fine. You don't need it. You're good.
All right.
That is not within the scope of this current objective. I hate to say shoot something down, but this is still technically tutorial land.
Yeah, we this is partly going to be to enjoy our new mechs and see what they can do. And I plan to throw a car at someone, so I'm going to do that at some point.
Boy, I can't wait until I get to the objective. Then I can plant my ass down.
all I request is if I could go first, just so then I could apply at minimum 5
Guys.
overshield to
Don't talk
everybody.
about turn orders and stuff. Just look at the map, take your
Guys.
notes, and you're gonna be.
I have a -2 to tech attacks.
Yeah.
We all suck at tech attacks, so
I don't.
And
I
tech
don't.
attacks by default slow you.
Ah, so you get to move one space.
I
No,
will
he still
try, I will
moves two
try and,
spaces. It just means he can't boost.
That means I
I will-
can. Yeah, that's awful. That's
I will
absolutely
try
awful.
and murder anyone that hacks you. I'll try to be the bigger problem when you get over there.
Oh my goodness, my tech attack is really high on a mech that does not have.
You're a Horus
anything to do
mech.
with it.
That's their whole fucking gimmick.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Never mind. I'm using E-defense weapons. Nexus. Okay, cool. I still do need that. I was like, why do I have high tech attack? I only have basic
Yeah.
hacks.
What is
Invade.
considered high tech attack?
Well, right now mine
Ooh.
is 5, so that's basically a guaranteed
Oh.
hit.
Oh,
We have the same.
I've got.
I also have 5.
Okay, since I put some stuff into engineering, I've got a 10 heat cap.
Yeah.
Oh, want to know something funnier?
What?
If you end up maxing out your heat, I can also just slap on a little thing that removes all of your heat as soon as you lose your overshield.
That would be very nice.
Yeah,
So
see?
basically, you could just overheat repeatedly, but I can only do
Or
this to you.
free. Now, keep
Oh no! I got a +1 difficulty on agility checks and saves. Not that it matters because I have explosive resistance.
Yeah, you don't need to jump over things. You just need to blow them up first. Though
Yep.
I think you might actually.
I
You
think
can
the prototype
overcharge and then
weapon's
boost
gonna come into clutch here.
You can overcharge and then boost again, right? Just in case it's needed to just really book it.
I can't
Yes.
do much.
So he can
Alright.
boost, and I think if he overcharges, he can boost a second time, is how it works.
Are we gonna? No, we've got 2 sections of this, guys, that we gotta do.
Oh yeah, we gotta get the.
We gotta
objective
defend the
and-
engines afterwards, yeah.
Wait, what? Defend what?
The engines of the ship as we're going into space again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, defending again? Oh okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
defense, like, my character's gonna freaking kick ass.
Yeah, you can just plant
Yeah.
your ass on the objective and charge the rail. And as everyone tries to come by and stop you, we can murder them.
Jericho cover,
I-
more like ruin with bungle shroom, so everybody gets shield anytime they Check in.
Meanwhile,
Yep, pretty much.
I get it. I'm immobilized. Can't. Okay. That's even more anchored into the ground.
Nobody's gonna
I just
get
wanna
you
Here,
out of
I'm
there.
gonna start deploying my shit. So don't fucking move.
We're not moving, don't worry.
Me moves one to the left.
Oh, those poor little
Oh.
mechs. As soon as this thing got plummeted down, they probably just got their asses
Wait,
their
hold up.
morale went down.
I realized I was importing them wrong. There's not going to be a lot of templating in this one. This one's not
Wait a
supposed to be a super tough one, but you are going to get shot a lot, so.
Boy, it's a
what does-
good thing I've got armor.
What does burst 2 mean? Does that mean
Means you got an AoE of 2.
if I were to put something that would cause Ruin to have a burst 2 effect?
That means 2 tiles away from Ruin. So basically it would be every tile Ruin has, then 2 more.
Holy shit.
So like this.
Yes! Oh, Ruin, if you could move 1 to the right.
Yes.
Oh my god, Okay, my turn is gonna be so stupid.
Unfortunately, though, I need to spend every turn boosting.
Oh, that is so true.
The walking armory. Yes, I got an ammo case, and that's actually important for my mech.
So yeah, no.
I have
goal
my
is
first
just
6 turns planned out already.
I gotta think about what I'm gonna do.
And they are all
I know my goal.
5 of them are used to move.
Do I want
My
to
turn.
go for heat gun, or do I want to go for walking armory? Because walking armory will give me a lot more damage.
I now no longer have security in my plans with these high beers.
I just want to double check. Every turn we're allowed to expend 1 heat to take another quick action, right?
Not just 1 heat. You roll on a table, and the table goes higher. So on the first
Oh.
attempt, it's like 1d3, and the second is 1d6. After
On the
that,
first
it's
one
1d6
is 1D,
plus.
it's just 1. The second one's a D3. The third one's a D6. And everyone after that's a D6 plus 3, I think.
plus 4.
Well,
So you can roll a
that's
maximum of.
gross.
Oh wait, no, plus 3. So you can roll a maximum of 9. Which, if you don't have 9, then you're just gonna instantly core yourself.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Guys, you better be scared. Holy shit. Evil Ronan himself is on the field.
Oh,
Wait,
Oh.
where?
guys, I think we have a third
Oh.
objective.
What do you mean, evil Ronin?
Oh no, Ronan, little baby man, your ability will do nothing to save you from what I can do to you. Nothing at all. There is no way you can reflect this.
Can I step on people?
I don't think steppies count as a
No.
melee attack unless you just
I mean, you
do
could
it
do
against melee.
the melee attack, but intentionally stepping on someone is not a basic thing. You can step over
You
them.
just go, I was gonna say you just go into their square, and then you have to
That's
make
it.
Hazel need to
Yeah.
show
you're-
the token again.
That can be a fatality.
Flawless
Yeah.
victory.
Yeah. You're going to need
So
Juggernaut
also
for that.
understand, these are fun. These are friends. The hives? You know
No, they're not.
hives.
Oh no, they make me shredded. I lose my armor.
How much armor do you have by default anyway?
I have 2. Yeah,
No.
2 is actually really important for this because there's a bunch of small enemies.
Well, I mean, you're the size of a small planet, so I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
things trying to hit you are
Wait,
going to do it.
You still
Yeah,
have a
it's-
quick action to shoot at them, so.
Well, there's a lot of them on the field.
But a lot of them are grunts, so you have the mortar, so you can try something there.
I can. I have something. By the way, my prototype weapon does give me an AOE now too.
Yep, you can
Wait,
kill the
Can I
like
just do
half the
that
cops down there.
per turn? Is that a thing I can just do?
All right, and I've already
Question
built my
about-
reinforcement waves.
A question about overshield. Does overshield benefit from armor?
Yeah.
Shield or overshield? It does? Oh my god.
Yeah, you make him
Ruin.
stupid tanky.
Ruin.
Yeah.
I need to be like a moth and be attached to your whatever glows on you.
His chest.
Yep, I'm just gonna go.
I'd recommend
It's a-
not. That's a heat sink.
But still, you're
Like
a
a
Harrison
monster
Armory
flame.
mech. You're a nuclear cavalier and a Harrison Armory mech. You're going to be glowing half the time.
So,
Yeah.
this is where I'm going to call the session. Thank you all very much for coming. Next time we're going to be getting into this combat. Then we're going to have a short role play, I think, of like how you guys are feeling after the streets, moving about. You're going to have to navigate them. Actually, I might just replace the combat with that, because you did kill the Blackwing of the Devil, which was going to be the focus of combat 2, and since you killed it, I might as well just skip it and have you do a narrative check thing instead.
Wow. The filter copter is going to come back that quickly? I thought it was going to be like a later thing.
Nope. It was going to
Nope.
come back on that mission, but basically you guys will just have avoided that, so...
Get filtered, get filtered, get filtered.
Hey, you guys didn't get filtered. You
Uh,
filtered him.
One day, perhaps I will get to suplex a helicopter, but that is not today.
Talents. Here we go. I wanted to read.
Before you get too deep into the whole building things. How did we feel about today's session? The roleplay, the setup.
I was fully ready to burn myself half to death to escape and quickly go check on Moth. I mean, Scarf. Like I had a plan for if it ever got back to my turn and the thing wasn't complete. It was either A, I accept my fate, use the toys that they gave us to, I don't know, like grab a little stick and start dismantling the blankets that we have to start knitting a little scarf. So basically a little homemade thing.
Your therapy scarf.
Yep, that would just be me accepting it and not actually adding to the plan whatsoever, because I'm gonna try and work with Novel. The other one was to break the soap dispenser and just do what I did to hack into the little EMP thing. And the third idea was just to let Doomsday do their thing and knock him out. So they can just, yeah,
Guys.
possibly die.
Second level of expanded armory gives me AoE AP.
Oh yeah,
Power
it's
word
great.
sleep.
So for the next person, I guess, in the list on how they felt, Ares.
I liked it, and we got like a lot deeper into my character's backstory.
This
My
was a-
character revealed to Tolok.
This was a
A
very
lot.
you-centric session.
I was
Oh,
kind of
yes.
wondering about that.
I
Which
was
we-
talking. What did you say?
Oh, my character got captured by the one that was torturing him all this time.
No.
He was fighting hard not to say that he was going to come back and destroy you, your family, and this entire program.
Oh, you gave me hives to play with. I remember what I'm using now. Thank you.
I really want to put the bungus on my mech.
Bunger.
I really
now.
do.
Yeah, no,
But-
don't worry.
You're going to be moving the entire fight.
No,
Yeah.
not this time. But
Yeah, no, you can
I-
absolutely have it.
I have to make a decision between flak and that.
You might need to make that decision before each combat, because to see if we're defending or attacking. Because if we're attacking, the flag could be good, but if we're defending, the Vangus is the best option.
No, yes. But also flak makes it so that it's a pain in the ass for the enemy to go anywhere, and also AoEs just work.
Huh?
I could.
It just works. It just
Leave me alone.
works.
So what's great is that filter enemy that we had,
Mm-hmm.
that aircraft.
Yep.
When we are not fighting anymore.
Yes, there's gonna be other ones. Of course.
Mhm.
I
would-
don't think we're
can
going to
I-
fight that thing again.
Yeah.
No, there's
and-
gonna be
and-
other aircraft. Is my point. So I shoot one of those big things once, boom, on the ground. You guys can melee it.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I hope we do, because I fully intend to, once if another filter copter shows up and I'm at license 3, I'm going to grab that thing and pile drive it into the ground with the total strength suit. I'm going to make that thing take seatbelt checks.
Do I want? I gotta think
lie
on
to us.
how many license levels I'm gonna go into here, because I gotta think of the synergy.
All right, Kai, how did you feel about today's session?
I really had fun, and I rolled a lot. I role played.
Yay, roleplay.
I tried my best. I started slow, but I got some speed at the end.
You got a chance to play your character.
Yes.
Yeah,
Though I
definitely
forgot
picked
to
up
do
speed.
something, and I'm sad I forgot to do it.
Hey, Hazel, for future reference, if a mech gets teleported or something like that, does that count as moving as mechanics?
No.
I
Nope.
thought we said yes, and oh,
Yeah, I had an entire build that was based off of attack of opportunity for things getting within threat range, and the entirety of that campaign, Alice decided that every enemy needed to teleport.
So
Well,
technically,
a lot of them. Not all of them.
Bungus would not lose its effect if my mech was teleported.
I'm going to make the
Yeah.
ruling that Bungus is a unique system that does.
Oh, yeah, no, I was about to
Oh.
say that because we were talking about that earlier, and we were saying any involuntary movement causes it to shut off.
Oh my god, one witch
Yeah, no-
would shut that whole thing down then.
Yeah, I was about to say because I was thinking about specking into that one character that just teleports everything. My
Sunzi.
idea was, yeah, my
It
general
doesn't
idea was,
necessarily teleport. It plants down acceleration pads, which involuntarily
teleport.
move you. It can teleport
also-
people.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
core power allows you to just teleport people from like almost any range within sensors.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And you have a gun. If you shoot people, you teleport them. And if they're
Yeah,
allies, they
yeah.
can choose to just get hit by it, but they'll still take the
Mhm.
damage.
Yeah, and like that
Man,
one,
that
like
would-
that one, like that one meme said. The to whoever you may concern, please fucking move. Thanks in advance.
best-
Sign all in space.
Exactly. The
would
best
be-
part is you also get grenades to do it. And since Sunzi is a valid anchor point, you can just say if something teleports even an enemy, they don't get to choose where they go. They go to me.
All right. So, what are you?
Yeah.
How did you feel about today's session?
And I liked it. I feel like I wasn't at my best, but I enjoyed taking part. I enjoyed doing doing my part. I enjoyed I enjoyed the film the getting to get back into Tarsik's character again a little bit. I didn't get to do quite everything I would have liked, but that's partly because the escape was very efficient. But yeah, I also feel like I wasn't at my best. I wasn't coming up with the.
And
with,
for you, the little treat of Crater being the helpful little underscore guy.
Yeah, I love that. I was very happy with that.
How do we feel about Crater as a character?
Crater is adorable.
I'd tap that.
Yeah, he's precious. I would give my life for him.
I'd give a bit more for it.
I don't know, guys. I think he's got a bad taste in women.
That can always be fixed.
Why is it?
Is he-
Sorry.
Because when someone said she might break you, be careful. He said, "Speak for yourself."
Yes,
hope-
Tarsik is not going to question that because honestly he can kind of understand it, but no, unfortunately she killed the captain and that's just too much of a put off for him.
Mommy?
Deal
Breaker.
Oh, hi, mommy. I mean, mommy.
How about you, Regal? How did we feel about the session today?
I didn't really get to do too much, but this wasn't an area where Doomsday was going to be that helpful. The entire point of the character is that they're not really that rebellious, so being told, sit in this cell and wait, they're going to do that. and people telling them you should help us, they'll be like, I shouldn't do that because I was told to sit here.
I don't know. I kind of enjoyed him roaming the cells checking for things. That was kind of fun.
Oh yeah, no, I got a chance to actually participate, but in the way that it would make sense for the character.
And you know what? That's fine. This was definitely the Aerie centric with a little bit of Oryu spice.
Yeah, we kind of caught up on the session he missed.
Yeah, everybody's getting their episode.
And how
That
did
was
we
the
feel about Novel and Occidere?
I don't like.
I'm looking forward to the chance to piss them off a little more.
Zarok's looking forward to rip those gills apart on the side of her neck.
I want to steal their right eye.
The individual of questionable kindness and the psychosis-addled one.
Well, it would only be fitting since the way that they killed Sam.
Impaled through extreme prejudice.
No, they were deprived of oxygen.
Yeah, they just kind of left her to choke to death in a vacuum.
Yep. So, I guess it's only fitting that we deprive her of water.
Water.
Also, I would like to
Well,
thank
okay.
Kai for his art for Occidere. While he did not draw this token, I have traced an old concept art for Occidere, and I would like to post what she originally looked like in the fantasy version of this game, where she served a very different role.
I figured as much. It looked like your coloring style, but I was like,
Whoa,
nice.
mommy.
Mm.
I mean,
I cannot criticize comment in any way. Craig.
Of course.
Well, you're just looking respectfully.
However, now she is on the bad guy team, so I had to give her an even.
She already was.
She already was.
Wait a minute.
Kind of.
No, there was no ambiguity about it.
Hazel, for future reference. How does an AoE arcing attack work?
You get to pick where
Against
you put.
multiple enemies.
You get
You
to
shit.
put the AOE where you want it to. Why does arcing matter?
Arcing arcs between enemies. So if
No, that's not how that fucking works at all. Arcing means you ignore cover.
okay.
Yeah.
No, I was
Yes.
talking about where was it?
I was gonna say you might be referring to chaining. That's the thing I can do,
The attack gains arcing engage. Oh yeah,
which is very unfortunate and funny because if I was over where you are right now, I could probably just delete over half of that entire line in one move.
I could do the same actually right now. Actually, I could delete everything here in one shot right now
Maybe they're not
with
all
my
grunts, though.
howitzer.
Hmm.
Oh wait, nope. That has to be a burst 3 in order to do that, not a
And I'm
burst
fairly
2.
certain the hives have 2 structure.
Nope, they got one.
Oh, they got nerfed. This is good news.
So
These
I
ones don't
could-
have a template. The ones that we were fighting in Wallflower had one.
Yeah.
One structure.
Yeah, these are the reserves, but not the reserves of an elite team. This is like the reserves of the reserves.
I want
I
some
need
hard
more
counter button
gun
because they're also an
depression.
E-defense creature.
I need more gun depression. They're so small.
am I able to ride Ruin?
Yeah, I would
Oh,
imagine.
Varga.
Ruin's freaking massive. I would imagine that you could.
Like mechanically, I can actually ride them.
Hmm.
Uh,
This isn't
You need
gonna work.
Lancaster levels for that.
I don't think